Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the Ville.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
And we are live in the studio. After some technical difficulty, we had one of the musicales show up. And of course, musicales show up. Y luego puro. Yeah, as soon as he got here, he hit the cameras. They fell. We lost connection. You guys could hear us. We were trying to be quiet. All kinds of stuff was going on. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. And I guess you guessed it, it's a live show. You saw what just happened. Stuff happens all the time. It's all good. Hang out. It's absolutely free, right? Yeah. So you're not paying for it. Hopefully we sound a little bit better. I just want to tell everybody, you guys are in for a treat tonight. You guys are in for a treat because in this room is a whole bunch of character. A whole bunch of character, man. So it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week since the last Wacky Wednesday. I had Kaler Lane. They were here last week. A nice country band. If you guys haven't checked them out, make sure you check them out. And I've been waiting all week. Is somebody knocking or what?
Keep them knocking, but they can't come in.
Hey, for real? Somebody's knocking?
Somebody's knocking.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Well. Somebody's looking through the window.
For real?
No.
Oh, no, you scaring me, bro. Hey, hold up. Live show here, live show. No, neta. But I've been looking forward to this all week. J.R. Gomez is he's a good friend of mine, and it always makes for an easier interview. Sometimes it's just easier that I've got to host with them a couple of Christmas things and just shoot the shit with them pretty much everywhere I've seen him. He's always been a humble guy, and you guys are gonna see that tonight. Even though he's a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, and to all the Cowboy fans out there, that is gonna come up a lot tonight. So just get you some cold to drink. If you got a leather belt to bite on it. Do whatever you got to do. Damn. But yeah. So without further ado, man, my guest tonight, all the way from the big city of Austin.
Well, Kyle.
My bad.
That would have been better if you would have said the big city of Kyle, because it's not a big city, it's a little city, so it's just like,
You see, this is the same shit I got to deal with.
I told you to be prepared.
Every time we host something, it always ends up like this, man.
Said, are you ready or not?
Oh my goodness, bro.
Here I come.
Oh, look. He's ready, dog. He's ready.
Did you take me out of the picture already?
No, we're all together, bro.
Okay.
Is that all right? Is that with you?
We're a clique now.
I mean,
that's what we are, right?
He's already starting shit, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
We have formed a clique because that's what it's about now these days.
Shit.
Sponsored by Jack Daniels.
There you
Single
go,
barrel.
man. Now, again, guys, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. This is the first time you're watching. If you're watching for the first time on behalf of JR, Tiny, any of the guys here, thank you. And this is what you get every single week. We get an inside, in-depth look at your favorite Tejano Conjunto artist, bringing you the best in anything that has to do with our cultura. I always say, JR, that, I like to associate Tejano as automatic music, and it's actually a lifestyle, bro.
Oh, yeah,
it's definitely a lifestyle. So, JR, welcome to the show. Tiny, welcome. What's up, dog?
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us, man.
We're happy, man. Hey, Tiny, how you doing back there? I don't know where he came from. He just snuck up on me. Hi. Thank you for being here, Tiny. No, we're happy to be here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and of course, thank you, Bumper, for having us on your show. And it's a new year, 2023. When did I come here last? It was last year around January, right? It's
been about a year.
Yeah, I tried to get in, guys. I tried to. I called him. He's like, well, I can't this time. I got this guy coming in, this guy. What about, I got 4 months, you know what I mean? I have an opening in 4 months. And I'm like, okay, Bumper, I'll wait that long because I love you so much. I'm going to wait that long. I'm going to wait 4 months to come back.
Bro,
But it's cool.
JR, dude.
I know you got to do your show.
I know, but
there's certain artists that come in like 5 times a year. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? No names, but
he's talking about Joey Jams, bro. He said that's exactly what he's talking about.
No, it's Joey motherfucking Jams.
There you go. Get it right.
No, it's cool.
But dude, you know, having this problem is a good thing. Right. What I don't like, you know, I'm not a people pleaser, but I really like to help people however I can. Right. I mean, but what happens is like groups like A Bump. I got a single coming out. Okay, when's it come out? In 2 weeks. Well, shit.
I'll have an opening in 6 months. Come back in 6 months.
What do you have in 4 months? We'll time it right. We'll time it right.
To 6 months, and then we'll bring you on the show.
Oh shit, man!
But you know what? Hey, I'm here. So
you're here. Here's what it is. Hollywood is here, dude. That's the first thing I wanted to hit on. Is that your nickname? Is that why you're into the whole Hollywood thing? I saw it on your Facebook. You got it tatted up.
No, it's my dad's been calling me that since I was a little kid. Like, my dad's a welder, so I'd always want to go to his shops. You know what I mean? When my mom would pick him up, or just for lunch or whatever. So I'd walk in, and automatically I've been playing music since I was a kid, 4 years old, playing piano, drums at maybe 6, 7, just music all around, But every time I come into place, my dad would say, "Hey, Hollywood," you know what I mean? So it was just that stuck with me, just because that meant a lot to me because of my dad. You know what I mean? So
that's cool, man. I mean, I see the tag.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Have you ever gone up to the Hollywood sign?
Hell yeah.
Like
no, we have. Yeah.
Well, okay, because there's some people say no, I've been there.
No,
right, and then they say I've been there, and it's can you hear me? Okay, they say I've been there, but they just took the picture. Like they never actually have walked up the hill and gone to the actual Hollywood sign.
Yeah, we tried to do it a couple of times, and we actually did one time. I remember when I was with Jimmy Gonzalez, we were in Hollywood for the Grammys, and we actually drove up there. So it was kind of hard to get off, whatever. But I mean, there's gates everywhere, like there's fences, like blocking that shit. But no, we actually got it off and tried to get as close as we could one time, and it was cool, man. I just got back from California, so I love everybody from Cali. Shout out to everybody and Fresno area, Visalia, and of course Porterville. My tia lives in Porterville, so a lot of love for California.
Especially San Fran.
Really? God.
Damn. So just so the people know, so they're not scratching their head. Who's in the audience? So if you guys have never been to the studio, there's another side where people gotta just like hang out.
Yeah, it's the non-important corner over there. I'm not gonna say that side. Right? It's just that corner over there.
We have another side.
I'm kidding. No, we have some friends in the house.
We have some friends. Danny Fernandez from Los Musicales, from David Lee's Musicales, he's here, and he's been giving
band,
he's been giving JR a hard time since he walked in. All right.
No, he's been giving me a hard time my whole life. I've known Danny for almost 30 years, maybe.
That long?
Oh, we've known each other for a long time. Before he was with David Lee, I was with La Fiebre. He was with Pete Astudillo, and we were both getting the gig. I was going with Jay Perez, and he was going with David Lee. So, and how long you been with David Lee now? 23 years he's been with David Lee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I would have, had that love with Jay those many years, I would have probably stayed for 23 years. But shit happens, whatever. So,
Oh my goodness, man.
But going from Jay to Jimmy, Cumbia Kings, whatever. But me and my boy have always stayed boys, and like me and Danny used to live in Austin, back in the day. So it'd be a Tuesday night, and like, Danny, let's go out. 50-cent drinks, like me back in the day, man. That's when drinks were like cheap as hell. So we go on a Tuesday and we just go have fun, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, I remember a place in Florida when I was stationed in Florida. Have you ever been to Ybor City?
Oh yeah,
in Tampa.
You don't even want to know the story. Oh my god,
dog. Okay, so they had this club called Empire.
Okay,
right. It was right across the street from the country bar. So Empire had, think about this, $6, and they give you a cup. Yeah. $6 and you get a cup. Whatever you want to drink, it's $6. Like you pay the $6. The bar, like, okay, Now, when a lot of people get there, you if you're not tipping, pues, they're not gonna come help you. That's usually how it works, right? But dude, those were the days, bro.
Let me tell you a
$6.
story about Ybor City. Ybor City, ready?
Oh man, all the Floridians, get ready. Get ready.
This was back in the day. I was with Jay Bettis, right? And we did the Midwest tour. We went up there, and that's when we made. There was little tours happening back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we did the Midwest tour. We made our way down to Florida. So we were gone for like a month. And in that band with Jay, it was me, Mark Ledesma, David Ledesma. I think Richie was there too. He had just joined.
All the Dez was there.
God damn, they were everywhere. Little Ledesma, medium Ledesma. You know what I'm saying?
All
all the Dez's were there. Jerry De La Rosa was still alive. He was playing keys. Bert, whatever. So Val, we go down to Florida and we go to South Beach, and I chase down J-Lo in South Beach. It's crazy, dude. Because we had the portable cameras, like, you know what I mean? The
little
one of those. So we're on the store, and Markel even put it on his Facebook, a story one time. But nobody had a camera, and I was the only one that had a camera. And it was me and Larry Villanueva, who I cannot stand because he's a Broncos fan. Oh, I want to hit him right now.
Now he sounds good because he's talking into the mic.
Yeah. Okay, let me get closer to the mic. I got something to say.
There you go.
So now we're down in Florida, so I chase down J-Lo, and I take a picture of her. So I have to sleep with my camera. Anyways, so then...
Well, wait, hold up. You chased down J-Lo?
Yeah, because she was like going down South Beach.
Running? Like jogging?
No, I had to catch up because they were like, hey, J-Lo just came in the store. Like, and I'm like, I want a picture. I had a camera. So Larry couldn't run because he had like, I don't know, he always had surgeries all the time. Like, I don't know what the hell's up with Larry. But he had just had surgery, so he couldn't run. I'm like, get your life together, dude. Like, really? Like, okay, so I'm chasing her down South Beach, and I finally catch up to her. She's about to get in the cab, and I'm like paparazzi taking a picture, but I actually take a picture with her. Cool story, whatever. So then we make our way to Tampa Bay, where we're gonna perform, and then we go to Ybor City. Oh my God! Like, it's like 6th Street in Austin. Number clubs.
Exactly like 6th Street. Yeah,
number clubs. Austin. So we go into a bar. We all spread out everywhere. Everybody went their own ways. And me and Larry, I don't know why I got stuck with Larry, but we hang out, and I'm like, Larry, let's go. We go into a bar, and it's all you can drink for like $10, and they put a wristband on you, and it's all rum and cokes, bourbon and coke. It's all those free. You have your cup, whatever.
Beer on tap.
I mean, it was crazy. So I threw up that night. Like, I didn't even make it to the restroom because I was just taking it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, for real time, me. Like, I get out of control. So I'm going, and I'm trying to make it to the restroom, and I just go everywhere.
At the club?
Yeah, in the club. Ooh. Right before the restroom, like, everybody's right there, and I didn't even make it to the trash can or whatever.
Bro, I bet you that was Empire.
It could have been Empire.
Was it a two-story club?
I want to say it was.
They had cages in the corners?
Man, that was a long time ago.
I still remember it, bro. I still remember it.
It might have been. But I ended up throwing up. I didn't make it to the restroom. And, yeah.
So there you guys go. J.R. Gomez visits your venue. Do not give him free drinks because he's not going to make it to the bathroom. He's going to throw up. Oh, man.
No, wait. You know what? It's just... It'll be in my book coming out soon. I'm going to expose everybody in my new book.
You really going to write a book?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this, man. This is being truthful. Writing a book is not easy. I have a friend of mine that was in the military. He's like, yeah, I'm going to write a book about my time in the military.
Yeah.
It's difficult, right? Especially if you're a Mexican like me.
You know how to read, Bumper? Do you know how to read? I mean, you gotta learn how to read first.
No,
right.
It gets
better after that.
You gotta have proper stuff. So like, he sends his stuff to an editor, right? Mm-hmm. An editor, and they kind of go through and they so, dude, it's tough, dude. If that's something you're really trying to do, it's tough.
Well,
it's just, look at Little Joe. I think Little Joe, he had a guy that helped him write the book.
Well, yeah, you have.
He says the stories, and the guy is, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, they have their people. They're people that write for you to make it, make sense and stuff.
So people are saying, will it be a tell-all book?
Man, because you got to understand, I've seen a lot of shit, and I've been through a lot. You got to imagine, I started young, and then I was on the road with La Fiebre, with Jay, with Jimmy, with Cumbia Kings. So I have a lot of stories.
Hey, bro, but I could just.
But I'm not gonna
imagine.
be. I can't be Jose Canseco and do that, and that's the only problem. But man, that was the #1 seller for him. So I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, bro, well, you don't actually call him out. You just kind of like leave it up for our own. But we really know who it is. But you never really said it.
Okay.
Right?
Like The Godfather, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, they were talking about the mafia.
Like, I went on this show, the sound was all fucked up when I got on there, but you know, I did the show anyway. Everybody's gonna know that's Bumper Show. The sound was all fucked up.
I mean, that's what they talk about. I try to tell him, you know what I mean? He's trying his best, you know what I mean? Like, give him some slack.
Oh,
you know,
my goodness. You guys are in for a treat tonight, I'm telling you, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
so, again, man, everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday. J.R. Gomez, Conjunto, Bandits are in the house. The quiet guy back here.
Yeah. No, he's not quiet. He's got something, like,
Tiny, what's up, dude?
What's up?
That's it?
Hi.
Wow.
I'm just waiting. I'm enjoying my drink.
You were waiting for this all week. He couldn't sleep. He's like, hey, I have a lot to talk about. Like, really, like, if you give me enough time, I'm going to talk about this and this and this. Okay, Tiny, I got you. Say what you got to say.
He has 3 3x5 cards in his back pocket.
Are you serious?
Yes, and they're all lined out.
Yeah.
So just be ready.
I'm ready.
You're number
one.
one.
And, of course, we got my boy Stevie Ray Vavages in the house tonight.
Stevie Ray Vavages, Savages, Avages.
No, don't that sounds like average.
Hey, no.
You know?
I'm going to have him come here and get in the thing, but I want to let the people know. And I'm going to turn my serious bumper on, right?
Okay, don't be boring.
No way. Check it out. I've been following Stevie Ray for a long time.
Psycho? What are you?
Yeah, no.
Predator?
The very first time I saw him was he was playing with the Tex-Mex Maniacs, and it was like either Christmas. It was a Christmas thing or something. It was cold as shit outside, and they played a La Villita. And when and I know Max Bach and those guys, what people don't know about them is they travel the world.
Oh yeah,
right.
They're going to Spain.
They put our music for the rest of the world to see. Right. They've had the privilege and the honor of doing that. I think they're like in some. His stuff is in some Smithsonian or something, right?
Yeah, man, that's amazing.
But the story about this guy that's about to come on to the camera here, right? His story is really cool, man.
It's still my show, Bumper.
No, it's cool. Check it out. But the guy comes from he's Indian, right? He's American Indian, you know?
Yeah.
And for him to be playing a bajo sexto,
But you got to understand how close
it's
our
close
cultures
to
are.
Mexico.
He'll explain a little bit, but it's not even what you he'll explain it. It's
But for me, right, my thing was like, how in the hell did they find this guy on a reservation somewhere with a bajo sexto?
Well, we could see him right there. He was like, "How did you find me?"
I started to see there's more people that play the bajo sexto, right?
Okay, I met this dude. Was it back in the late 90s? Yeah, he was playing in Arizona with this band called Redline.
All right, man, you know what? Hey,
we're gonna talk about it in a minute. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
But he was getting down.
Not yet. Hold on. We're gonna bring him out in a minute. See, we went to a whole different level right now.
It's Wacky Wednesday. That's what happens.
You're being very wacky right now. We got the wacky tobacco. Wacky tobacco, Danny.
Hey, saludos to everybody watching on YouTube. Don't forget about my YouTube viewers, bro.
No, but for real, we got some. I got my boys in the house. We got Stevie Ray and we got my boy Danny Fernandez in the house tonight, and we're gonna bring them up in a little bit. But
hell yeah,
what's up?
What's up?
I like that. You see how he took command? He took command of the room, and then he's brought it back. That's what you're supposed to do. Exactly. He's a good host, that guy right there.
I know. You should remember we did the Mario's.
We did Mario's thing.
You had a lot to learn.
Yeah, you. Host. Next thing
you
know,
I took over because I was trying to. Hey, come on, come back with me. But I gotta. Danny.
Anyway, JR. So you mentioned so many bands, bro. You mentioned so many bands that you played with. And for me, what I find really interesting is that's not just you pretty much covered the whole umbrella of our genre. La mera neta, you started from one end, you've gone back to it, and you go back to this side. Like you covered the whole gambit. I mean, honestly, bro, and I'm being real with you. When I had you on the show the first time, it really didn't hit me until you left.
Yeah.
That I was like, hey, este vato, he was singing with the Cumbia Kings.
Yeah.
And those are some hard ass songs. Yeah. Some of those songs are they're very hard to sing. And then I started thinking, I'm like, I started going back to old videos. I'm like, fucking JR, he's right there. He's jamming them. Back, singing vocals with Jay Perez. I mean, the legend.
Man. It's been a good career for me, man. You know what I mean? But I take this shit seriously, for real, Bumper. I'm not lying. We love what we do, and that's why I'm so hard on myself and my guys, like, to be the best or the best we can be. But our industry is still thriving, and a lot of people saying this and that, but no, we are, because we're booked every weekend.
Dude, and that's what I was going to touch on. There's one thing about J.R. Gomez and the Conjunto Bandits. Those dudes are booked, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Like, all the time. It's really interesting to see that, people are out there doing it, right? Because you're exactly right. People say our industry's, this and that. Well, damn, you're gigging 1, 2, 3 nights a weekend.
Yeah, every weekend. And it's been like that since I started my band. No lie, it's been like that. And you can go back to all my posts. I go back to my calendars, like, really? We only had maybe 1 weekend off this whole year or 2. I do this for a living, you know what I mean? So you can make a living off of it. My overhead's small, so it makes it better. I don't have a 7-piece, 8-piece band, and that's the hard thing about it sometimes, you know what I mean? But now more than ever, we're getting big gigs with the big promoters, bigger clubs, and that's what I was, aiming for in my career, because I love playing the little stages, but I feel like we deserve to be on the big stages with the bigger artists that have been doing it.
So I want to for everybody watching, because a lot of artists watch this show. Yeah. Especially in our genre, a lot of artists watch the show. What you said is very important, and I want to emphasize that to everybody watching. Right, if you're a group just getting started, you just heard it, right? The dude's been grinding. One weekend off for the whole year. That means they're grinding, right? Yeah. But hey, if they're not getting these big ass stages and with big promoters, they're working though, right? Because eventually people are gonna be like, "Hey, these dudes bring it, right?" So no longer can I have them here. They need a bigger stage. They need a bigger venue. Promoters see that, which means the chequecito's a little bit better, right?
Exactly, and they talk. The bigger promoters talk, and they're like, "Hey, you need to bring this band over here. You need to bring," or what I'm saying. And that's what's happening now, and it's just amazing. Because I played those clubs with Jay, with Jimmy, and so I felt like, man, I just automatically thought they were gonna book me in those clubs, but it took a while, because the fact that I still needed to get better, I still needed to be to be where the level I am now,
right? Where we can do these shows and accommodate and kick ass. You know what I mean? Our show is high in energy, and what's crazy is my boy Danny right here. He doesn't we hardly ever, okay. What I'm saying, let me get back. We played in Milwaukee 2 years ago. And it was the first time, I don't know, him checking us out firsthand right there on the side of the stage. And he fucking made me feel so proud, because he put me aside. He's like, "Man, straight up, y'all were badass. Like, y'all kicked ass." And right, Danny? Yeah. You were happy for me, dude. And that means a lot, because he'll tell me straight up. Well, it's gotta be good to hear feedback from other artists. Well, a lot of people lie about shit. And I've witnessed it. Yeah. I've witnessed this singer telling this singer, "Oh, you're the best. You're gonna carry it," when you know for a fact this dude ain't gonna do it. And I've witnessed it. So nobody wants to be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I don't care. I'll be the bad guy. But everybody's a bad guy. No, hey, because bro, I will never be the bad guy. But if I'm the bad guy, I wouldn't have any more guests. But why are we the bad guy when we're being truthful and when we're in? It's not the bad guy, it's being the honest guy. It's the honest guy, and to make you go work better. Yeah. Because if these guys would have been the bad guys, I remember when I was on stage with Jimmy, and Jimmy wouldn't even say my last name, because he just didn't have respect for me. I had to earn that respect from Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? He would say, "En accordion, JR, what's your last name?" On stage, he would say that. And it would make me feel a certain way, you know what I mean? But then, okay, until the day we recorded the album,
something Mundo. It was one of his last couple albums, whatever. And I'm in the studio recording, and Jimmy tells me, we stop. He goes, Jimmy tells me, he's like, hey, when did you get this good? When did you? Because I was in there just playing, and that's when I felt so fucking good because I worked hard to get his respect, and I did that with Jay, and I did that with AB. You know what I mean? Until they finally respected me and knew what I did and what I brought to the show to them, and people know.
You bring so. There's conjuntos out there, right? And this is what I've noticed, right? When you label yourself a conjunto artist, you know, you have the people out there who traditionally like, you know, the traditional conjunto music, 4-piece band, right? And they get out there and jam out, and you know, the old school people, they love it.
Of course.
But to me, the Bandits, you guys bring more. It's a little more animals, right? Oh, yeah. It's very intimate because a lot of artists don't do this, JR. This is the truth. A lot of artists don't interact with the crowd.
I've heard that a lot.
And I'm okay with it. There's some bands, dude, that I want to hear their music. Cállense los hocico.
Yeah,
I want to hear the songs. Hit after hit after. Dale, vámonos. Hit them. Right? I don't care to hear. Right? But if I'm having a good time, the music's flowing badass. You stop and like, hey, man, you know what? Hey, get everybody some shots, whatever. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's having a good time. That makes it more personal. Like, hey, like that vato's talking to me. Mm-hmm. You might be talking to 500 people, but for the person watching the show, and I'm speaking as a fan, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that vato's talking to me.
Exactly.
Right? You know, you got the drummer pointing the drumstick at the crowd or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's what you guys bring to the table, which a lot of conjuntos don't do.
Of course, yeah, they don't.
It's the truth, man. You guys have even though I know the age is not there, but
why did you look at the old guy in the room?
Why
did you look at the?
Because I already know some face he's gonna make, right? What I'm saying is, you guys bring a fresh. Like it's crispy, it's fresh. Part of conjunto music, right? Crispy. And no.
No, but for real, no, I swear.
Jared, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, you know, everything on the stage, the way the guys look, it attracts young people, right? Yes. You're not up there looking like pinche viejitos, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like me, you know, you're not up there wearing a guabayera like Bumper.
No,
and,
of course, who would want to look like that? You know what
I mean? Shit, bro. Damn,
hey,
bro.
No.
But you know what I mean, right? You grabbing the crowd. You bring that. To
I want to be different, brother. I want to be different because that's what I've always been. You know, everybody off the bat. You know, I wear my glasses when I have my body. Oh, people, whatever. But no, I tell my guys straight up. Let's show up different. Let's sound different. Let's balls to the walls, power, energy. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Because that's what I feel like. I want it. It's an intense show from start to beginning. I mean. I messed up. Thank you, Danny. That's why I have Danny here to correct me. Thank you, Danny. So, right, Tiny?
Yeah.
No, for real. No, but for real, thank you so much for that because I try to do that. You know what I mean? I try to, like you said, the older school, that's them. I respect them. I do. But I just...
Do you think that maybe if you walk into... Like when you walk into the venue and you get the vibe from the crowd. The vibe is, you know, old school chicanitos que they're there to hear some conjunto. Like
automatically they're already judging me off the bat because of the way I look.
Right. No, but do you find yourself maybe changing the show a little bit to like?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. All the time. You got to adapt to the people that are in your audience. And what's crazy is like, you know, my drummer, he always says, hey, we need a set list. I can't do a set list because I got to feed off the crowd. And there's a lot of shows because we are Conjunto.
Oh shit! So you don't do a set list?
No, we don't do a set list. It's just I'll take. Oh,
so you gotta be some bad mofo's to join the band.
Well, look at this guy right here. Look at that smile. Look at that. I love this guy. No, for real. Tiny's that's my right hand man right there, and he's done a lot for me. He's my backup vocalist, does lead. But once he got in the band, he just brought a whole new vibe to it. You know what I mean? It's a bad dude right here. So and he does harmonies. I have a high voice, so harmonies like. We do them great together. But off the bat, like I said, man, you know, we try to be different. Our look already just, you know, gives us those judgments already. You know what I mean? Oh, who are these guys? But we can throw down some old school conjunto. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. We adapt to the crowd. We played at La Lomita. We've done these shows where there's old school and there's the young. We know what to do. You know what I mean? And that's the advantage that we have over a lot of these bands because they only know one way. The vocalist can only sing one way. No, I can do R&B. I can do country.
That's
I
what
can
I
do
said.
anything.
Like, you've hit all all the pieces of our genre, right? What makes up the Tejano umbrella. You have hit you've hit every single one of them, right?
But just even beyond that, you just gotta expand everything. You gotta know. I love R&B. I love jazz. I love country. I love folk. I love all that. So you just gotta know your shit. You know what I mean? Just
would you say this? I've said this many times. Would you say that Tejano Conjunto musicians are probably the most? They're one of the most versatile musicians in any genre, just because of the blend of. What comes with the music, right?
Well, of course. Tejano off the back, because you go back to the orquesta, the Land Breed days, where they were trying to imitate the Tower Power and the Earth, Wind and Fire. Those, so right off the bat, that just brings like my favorite band is Land Breed, of course. But back when I was young, I would sit in with Little Joe. I was sitting with Ruben Ramos when I was 13 years old, 12 years old. So it was like, man, it was amazing just to hear the horns. Back in Lubbock, I was at 11 or 12. I was already playing with the band out there that were orquesta, all old school cats. So that off the bat already just made me learn more. And
what was your first instrument, Jar?
Keyboards. My mom and dad put me in piano lessons at 4 years old. I know, Danny. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's cool. If you need to learn anything, I have lessons on Tuesdays. But you got to drive to Kyle. I'm not going to drive to you.
Oh, man. Hey, saludos to everybody watching in the chat, man. Frank Rockin Rodriguez, all the way from Houston, what's up? Vanessa Selena Sanchez, all the way from Milwaukee. Shout out to the Mexican Fiesta Committee, the crew, everybody watching from there. Norma Martinez, Fernando Ramirez, Michael Garcia.
Slow down, dude. Slow down.
Hey, bro, I'm going through
You sound
these.
like you're doing a dollar dance or something.
Hey, special shout out to tu amigo Pete, the DJ. Pete, tu amigo Pete. He plays your shit. He plays your stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Pete.
Tu amigo Pete.
He's right here. Pete right here.
Mateo Garcia, you know him?
Yeah.
He says it comes down to an individual, like JR said. You can have all the three different genres down, or just how to play Tejano style and be terrified to play a traditional conjunto.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Every time I was on the road with Jay, Jay would always give me, for him to take a break, he would give me a song to play live. And back in the day, you got to think about Jay was a hard ass, man. Jay would, and I'm not talking shit about Jay because, people already know shit, whatever. But he really was he would drill me. I'm talking about if I didn't have a note right, he would look at me and he would just give me that look, or he'd be like, Kaido, or just like rookies, or just shit like that. But hey, he's the voice, man. He's the voice. He comes from a Land Breed, David Lee, like, you know what I mean? He's a badass dude. So I made myself learn to never have him look at me like that again, because I just didn't want him looking at me. But I learned a lot from Jay. He's a badass dude, and we're still friends, and we still talk shit to each other. But we know what's up. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you, man.
It's respect. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, just going through that. But you just gotta learn to quit. A lot of people don't take criticism anymore. They just get mad. If somebody tells them something, they automatically, no, fuck you, whatever. No, you don't. But no, you gotta take it in.
I saw that firsthand in Christmas time. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. But I literally saw JR go from like the dude was having a good time.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm looking and I'm filming live. I said, no, I better not turn my camera over there. So but I was looking over there and I was just laughing. I went to JR and said, that was hilarious.
It got further than that because we got a call. Like, I go,
my God.
Yeah, and it went further. Like it was to where
it got bad. It got bad.
And I'm laughing, but it could have got bad that night. And I was being the better man. I don't know why it happened.
For everybody watching, I saw it. I witnessed the whole thing from beginning to end. JR was.
They're gonna want to know why. And
No,
we can't tell them.
wait,
You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
It's a free show.
Are we taking a commercial break or no?
No, there's no commercial.
No, there's
breaks.
no commercial. We're not
speaking
sponsors.
Of, yeah, no.
We're not sponsors or anything.
You know what, dude?
Sponsored
we do.
by Jack Daniels, single
There we
barrel.
go. You
Dos
got
Equis.
to make a pit stop.
You're listening to Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
You need me. Let me do your drop, dude. For real. Can I?
Do it.
And then Danny's gonna drop his chones in a little bit.
Speaking.
Danny, come over here real quick. Danny, come on. I need the people to see Danny real quick.
You gonna put him on here?
I want to put him right
He
here.
didn't know he was gonna be on. All right, come on, put him on.
No, for real. This is my boy right here.
Hey, as we get Dan to sit down, I want to give a big shout out. You
Hello,
guys
Bubba.
see all
Come
this
on.
brand new furniture. It's the second week.
Where'd
JR's
you get this
upset. Well, we're gonna talk about it
Let's
right
give him
now.
a shout out.
Shout out to Court Furniture Rental here in San Antonio. Hell yeah.
Very comfortable.
To all the guys in the back, to my boy Mario Jimenez, to all the guys who helped me there in the back, pick the stuff out and whatnot. Great people. Look, man, if you're in San Antonio, you got a rental property, you got, there's other places out there that have nice stuff, man.
Yeah.
And Court Furniture here in San Antonio, you can reach my boy Mario Jimenez, right? You can look up court.com. You can see all the furniture they got. Pick out something you like. Call him.
You know what I want to do for this?
What's that?
This looks like a guitar pick.
Yeah, it's a guitar pick.
And you need to get it like glossed and have the
you
Bumpers
know?
Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah.
They,
On there?
like let them,
Hey, now you're getting fancy about that. No, but you're right.
No,
It would
for real.
It
Like,
would look cool.
just saying, like, sand it out and then let them
Do it on there. But if you're in the if you're in the market of buying some furniture, right? Some of this furniture sits in these beautiful homes just for show. Literally, chairs, tables, end tables, you name it, they got
Chairs.
it. Even TVs, bro. They got everything.
No way.
Everything you name, they got it there at the warehouse. Hit up my boy Mario Jimenez. You can hit him up at mario.jimenez@court. Hey, Raza, Court, C-O-R-T, not the court that we know, C-O-U-R-T,
I know
right?
nothing about that.
CORT.com, or you can call them 210-399-0113, and make sure when you call or you're interested in something, you let them know you saw it here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, man. And I would greatly appreciate that. All right, JR, there was your commercial, man.
That was your commercial,
There
man.
you go, man.
You didn't go nowhere.
Well,
Hey, quick shout out real quick. Hold on, real quick shout out
Dale.
to my family. I got my brother Tommy tuning in, my sister Roxy tuning in, and of course I don't know who else is tuning in from my family, but just shout out to Familia Gomez in the house
yeah,
tonight,
Familia
and of course
Gomez.
everybody from Plainview, Texas, my hometown. So yeah, just shout out to everybody tuning in. But yeah, what's up? We got my boy Danny Fernandez in the house. What up, Danny?
What's up?
he is
Love
in
the
the
cat, bro.
house.
You are on that mic, like
Love-
really
love
close.
the cat, bro. I love it.
I know you're a Bears fan, so
all right, it's
you
all
know what I'm
right.
saying.
We're both sitting
How did
at
y'all
home.
do this
We're
year,
both-
Danny? How did y'all do the Bears?
We sucked, but you know what? We weren't.
No,
disappointed.
wait.
Oh,
We're not.
okay,
I'm not.
Okay.
Don't. I'm just asking. What happened? What do y'all need? What do y'all need? You know.
What y'all
So
need?
we just went to
No.
ESPN.
What? Oh, okay. What?
We just turned to ESPN.
No, because
well-
he was drilling me earlier. You know, because my Cowboys went to the playoffs.
They did. They
Yeah,
did.
to the
Every
second
year,
round.
Same crap every year. One and done. Get the
You
hell out.
hear that?
I did.
And I don't even talk about
Well,
the
this year was
Bears like
2 and
that.
done.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
But I don't even talk about the Bears like that because
We don't even peek it that far, bro. Why
Exactly.
lie? Why lie? I just like picking on you guys.
Oh my goodness, these guys are something else,
See?
boy.
Okay, thank you,
But-
Danny
but-
Fernandez. Yeah. Say goodbye to Danny. Thank you, Danny, for coming on the show.
Oh my
And
goodness. Hey, JR,
Don't-
but
don't-
you know what? I told you this before. What I find very interesting about yourself, man,
yes, sir.
that it's super badass that you're a fan, that you have you can just say, you know what, dude, the game's in San Fran. I'm gonna give me some tickets. I'm gonna fly out there. I'm gonna give me a
Chingo
hotel, and you show right. And you know
Yeah,
you know
no.
what they say in the chingo de feria. Chingo feria.
I tell you what, if we would have won, I was already gonna go to Philadelphia.
Well,
next
we
week.
knew that wasn't gonna happen.
You know
so
what,
it's all right,
Danny?
bro.
We don't. Can you mute his mic,
You
please?
saved money,
Can
bro.
you mute
saved
his
money.
damn mic?
You saved it, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's all that matters.
Oh,
But I
my
tell you what,
goodness.
I'm down for real. Like seriously.
No. What I'm saying is that's really cool.
Hey, you know
bro.
what? But I live my life. I can do what I want.
That's what
Absolutely.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I
bro.
do what I
That's
want.
what I'm saying.
I don't have any kids.
Yeah,
I don't
and
have.
You're
you know,
a cook. You know what? A lot of people don't know this guy. If you're ever hungry, don't follow this son of a gun. I'm giving you a warning right now. If you're a person who just like you look at something like, damn, I gotta go find some of this somewhere. Don't follow this guy because he makes stuff. Again, I haven't tasted any of it.
There's my proof right here, Tiny.
Wait a minute.
Well,
and I haven't seen him actually cook it.
Steve,
right?
you seen it?
Hey, my other accordion buddy, Rocky, he talks about it, but he's about it. Cooking with Rock.
Hey,
I see it. Wait, let me finish. I see it all the time, right? I always see the end state. Se mira con madre. I've never tasted it. Tamales, menudo, pozole, caldo de pollo.
I mean, that's easy shit.
He goes to the Mexican restaurant. They come
No,
and put
hey,
it on
bro,
the
no.
plate.
Hey,
See,
bro.
Danny? You see, Danny?
See,
That's why you'll never go to my house.
but bro, everybody that I know that has eaten your stuff that you made, they all say you're a great cook, bro. Neta.
Well, look at Tiny. I
What are you
formed
trying to
this.
say?
I formed this.
I formed this beautiful figure right here.
Shit, bro.
No, but you know what? But what's crazy? Rocky's good. Am I gonna challenge Rocky? Maybe.
Yeah.
But
Do it.
anybody can cook
On
on a
bumpers.
flat grill with.
Oh,
Let's do
right.
it.
Somebody tag Rocky Beltran right
I'm
now.
just saying.
Make
I
sure
even-
somebody tags
when he's
him in the
going live
comments.
Let's do it
cooking,
on
I'm like,
bumpers.
That
I don't
sounds
want to. He posts a video at his face. I want to look at your food. I already seen your face, Rocky. Put the camera on the food. I want to see what you're cooking. But
That sounds like a you know.
if
That
it's a
sounds
challenge,
like
it's a
cooking
challenge.
Yeah,
bro.
it sure does.
But I can host it.
yeah.
We barely got the show on bumpers. How are you gonna host a cooking challenge?
Oh my goodness.
We barely. Yes, got it going.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
but
dude.
no, you know, I can cook all that. You know what I mean? Like that's easy. I try to get further than that. I cook my own pasta. I make my own pasta from scratch. You know what I mean? I have a pasta machine. I do the dough. I do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You make the
yes. I can make my own raviolis. I can make lasagna. I have a pasta machine. I can do all
Calma,
that.
vato, we got there's an eagle where you're from.
Hey,
It's not just red, white, and
Águila.
green.
What?
Philadelphia Eagle. My bad.
The bear.
Hey, this is good because this is like having yin and yang
No,
on the show, right?
Nah,
No?
that's yin and nah.
It's all right.
Oh,
It's all right.
man.
No, but shout out to Danny in the house, and I thank you, brother, for showing up and showing love. I love this dude so much. I love everybody in this room. Like seriously, this world, there's a lot of negativity, a lot of hate in this world, but we show it, man. You know what I'm saying? We support each other, and that's what it's about.
For the most part, dude, I tell people always ask me, like, Mom, the artists, your homies, whatever, like, are they really, like, once they leave the camera or they leave the stage, bro, they're just normal guys, just like you, bro. They like to drink.
not
they
normal.
Like to have,
I'm not
well,
normal,
hold on.
Bumper.
They like to have a good time.
I'm weird.
Nobody's like, oh, exacto se cree chocante.
Yeah,
They're not like that, dude.
No, we're not.
They're not. And the thing about, and just because Danny's on here, I mean, Danny's been with the Musicales for over, what, 20 years?
Yeah, it's going on 23 years.
23 years, right? David Lee, Los Musicales, right? But you can find this dude. If he ain't on the road, he is out there supporting the Onda wherever he can,
Absolutely.
right? Same thing for you.
He's
You
never
know-
been to any of my shows.
You're lying.
Danny has never been to
I
any of my
even
shows.
We
waited
just said earlier he
thank
was at
you,
the
thank
show.
you.
where
Well,
he
he
was-
had to be there because he was playing in Milwaukee, but he's never. I heard that he's never. But he's everywhere else.
Actually, he's lying. The band took off back to the hotel. I stayed to watch your show. Thank
got
you.
you.
I just want to hear him say that.
Shout out to Grandma Rose. I know she's watching. Did you get to watch that?
Grandma Rose.
Bro, I put my foot in my mouth.
Otra
And
vez.
yeah. And this lady was on the show and started talking about arm wrestling. So I was like, man, who cares? Like, it's a lady arm wrestling. Like, anybody could beat a. And then they're like, Bump, it's Grandma Rose. I'm like, oh, I don't know who that is.
Where's she
You-
at? I'll
no,
challenge
sorry,
her right
well,
now.
I told her, hey,
Hey, over the top.
hey, so exactly what you
Yeah.
did is what I did.
She beat you, dude.
2 weeks later,
Oh, my God,
we're
Bumper.
at Taco Haven, Southtown Taco Haven, with the real freaking arm wrestling thing, a real judge, like the president of the San Antonio Arm, like todo el pedo, güey, the
Yeah.
table, everything. I win 1-for-1, or she won the right hand, I won left-handed.
Oh.
Kick you.
So
I know.
don't challenge her because she'll call you
Well,
out.
I want to challenge you.
Where?
To arm wrestling,
Yeah. So if I can beat you, then I'll beat her.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
there
that
you-
kind of makes sense.
On April 29th,
Join us.
Hey, JR has
That's my
that voice
birthday.
right there, bro.
That's my birthday,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like a scary movie's coming next, right? When he starts talking.
Fatality.
I can do the Mortal Kombat.
Finish him.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that.
Finish him.
Fatality.
Hey, she put on there.
No, I'm scared of her already. She said I'm scared of her. I
She
ain't gonna lie.
said, "You're on." That's it.
Oh my God. I'm scared.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
bro.
Grandma Rose.
Hey, I was gonna arm wrestle her at 11. She texted me at 7:15 a.m. said, "I'm already here and I'm waiting for you." I said, "At 7:15." Well, anyway, shout out to Grandma Rose. Shout out to the San Antonio Arm Wrestling Association.
So ask Danny a question.
All right, Danny.
Ask Danny a
Yeah,
question.
okay, let's do this. What do you want to know?
First of all, I like that cap, dog.
Thanks, bro.
That's a badass
Shout out
cap.
to Roy Duran. Gave it to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's
We got to get
awesome.
another one of those. I like that cap.
You are a Sucio dude.
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
It does
And
fit you
on
good.
the back, it should be Necio. Sucio, Necio. On Monday through
I have a
Thursday, I'm
cap that says
Sucio.
Necio
On
way.
Thursday through
So,
Sunday,
so
I'm
do we
Necio.
want to talk about Danny Fernandez, El Musical, or we're going to talk about Danny Fernandez, the Facebooker? Because there's
Let's go with
because there's two. He lives a double life. He lives a
At
double
the
life.
end of the day, I am human, guys.
Okay.
I am human.
Okay, but
Okay.
I told my wife this, right? My wife broke up with me on Facebook a couple of years back. We used to have the joint Facebook, right? She broke off and did her own, right? Hey, calmala. So and she's like, "Hey, Danny." I said, "Oh yeah, you can accept him. He's your friend." Like, she doesn't ask me all of them, but she's like,
Yeah.
And so I said, if you want to laugh every day, put Danny as your friend every day. And the bad thing
It's
about
not laughing. I'm worried about
No,
him.
no,
I gotta
no,
go
no.
over like Danny. I want to give you a hug and
no,
shit,
bro,
man.
this is the part with Danny, right? You laugh. But the bad part about it is he's talking real shit.
Fuck yeah, he
It's
is.
not shit that he's making up. It's real shit.
Hey, but because
It's life, man. I mean,
Yeah, it's live. No,
it's
because
life. And I express myself on Facebook.
And what's
I do.
crazy
I'm
is
sorry.
when I went through my breakup 2 years ago, whatever. It was.
What was his name, bro?
Really?
No? Oh, my bad.
See,
My
Danny?
bad, dog. Go ahead. My bad.
You're a goat head.
So you went through a breakup.
Yeah,
and
remember? Because
okay.
the last time I was here, I was maybe 2 months, 3 months fresh in my breakup last year, whatever. So, anyways, hey, it is freaking hard, man. Like seriously, I went through a little phase, man, like a little depression phase. Yeah,
phase?
for real.
Yeah, I mean-
because the fact that where I lived, that's where she lived. You know what I mean? In my house. So, when she left, when did her thing, the memories are still there in my house, and that's what I was like, man. It was very hard, and it's just like, okay, you can go out to the bars, but then you're also I was another person now than I was before
Back
I was
then.
9 years ago. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I always expressed, my feelings I had for my ex online, that I cooked for her, that I did all this shit for her and all this. So automatically, when I'm single now, I'm going out and girls are thinking, hey, when are you gonna cook for me? When are you gonna like, hey, go to Whataburger. I'm not gonna cook for
Well,
you.
now you just got to buy him a dozen eggs, bro. You're balling.
Oh, yeah. Hell
You
yeah,
can
bro.
buy if you can buy the dozen and a half
I
or
got two
the
huevos
box.
that are very expensive. You know what I mean?
Oilo. But you brought something up for both of you, right? Like breakups are hard, dude. I actually read something today where there was a lady who was more masculine, right? She was more masculine, so she took on purpose. She wanted to live a life as a man to see.
You're going somewhere else.
No,
Bumper.
I'm with you. No,
God,
check, bear with me.
Okay.
She wanted to live. He knows what I'm talking about. She wanted to live a life of a man, right? So she went through relationships and how they felt and she couldn't express herself, whatever. She committed suicide
Wow. I mean,
because she
it's-
said that a man's life is way harder than a woman thinks.
Well, I mean,
Dude, because we're machismo, bro. We're not.
I know, but still, it's more than that. It's just going back to the old days, because my mom and dad are 75 years old and they're still married, and I see that my dad, they have their hard times, but it's never about this or that. They got to work together, and they've worked together over 55 years. Being married. So, but they do get mad at each other. But that's what I'm saying. It's just there's more to it, man. It's what I mean. That's where I come from. I love to cater a woman. I love to respect women, but also it's just it has to reciprocate too. You know what I mean? Like
You see that Wacky Wednesday? We're everywhere, bro.
yeah, we're talking about relationships right now.
everything.
But what I'm saying, but it's hard, man, because we are musicians. You know what I mean? So when we do settle down and love somebody, that's what I mean, because
But how hard is that, bro? How hard is
travel,
it?
Man.
I don't really talk about this honestly because a lot of artists don't like to talk, and I don't really like to get on that personal side, right? Like people want to hear about the music and stuff. But how hard is it to have a relationship and be a musical?
It's very hard. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. And like I said, I don't have kids. Tiny doesn't have kids, and Danny does. So that's even harder on his situation because when you're with somebody for this whole time and you're raising your kids, and then for something to happen, that's just.
I mean, we already take for granted being away, going every weekend. Like I understand that, right? Yeah. Being a military guy, I know being away, it's not good. It sucks, right? But what I would like to ask a lot of my guys that come on the show, like, how is it with the viejas though? I mean, I can imagine there's some wives out there that are probably some jealous women. You know what I mean? And
there's jealous women everywhere,
right?
But don't put them in that spot to be jealous. That's what I'm saying. Don't put them in that spot to be jealous and let them know, hey, I'm working. This is work. And
so when I hug that girl a little extra tight for a selfie, it's part of the work.
Oh, of course it is.
Danny, why are you laughing?
No, but think about it. There's a lot of we're gonna be here till about midnight, guys. So
I got a message right now.
But for real, there's a lot of musicians that just want the girls because they have no talent, so they want to be in that spotlight to feel that or to experience that. But you know what? Nah, man. You know
Rick Valderrama, Jerry.
That's what it seems like it's turning into. Oh my god!
But you know what I'm saying, though. But no, it's life, man. It's just it's balance, man. You know what I mean? If you really truly love somebody, it's just work. It has to work both ways.
You got to. I got you. I got you.
Right, Tony?
See, I tell you guys, you get to know a little bit about these guys, other than that they play Conjunto music. Jr. You played the piano at a young age. Right, and you just told me like you hung out with all these legendary artists at a young age. Why? Because you were a musician, or your family was in the music?
No, I love it. I wanted to be better. I wanted to learn more. I always wanted to be on that next level, to keep on going up higher and higher, because I just wanted to. You know what I mean? I would get bored. I feel like I was at this level where I'm done learning here. I need to go to another level to learn more and more. You know what I'm saying? That's just. I've always been like that. So
piano, keyboards, of course, accordion. What else can you play?
I can play a little bit of bajo sexto. I can play some drums, some bass. I can't play guitar though. It's the only instruments I can't play guitar.
Flute.
Huh? What did you say, Danny? Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest, Danny.
What all do you play, Tiny?
Daddy plays the pito. I don't know if everybody knows that. His nickname is Pito Olivares.
Shit!
I already beat you to it, bro.
No, Pito.
I already beat you.
No,
to
you
it,
haven't, because you're a Bears fan. You haven't beat shit.
Tiny, what do you play?
Tiny, say something, Tiny.
I'm about to. I'm seeing y'all argue.
Okay, go ahead.
I started playing drums when I first started playing music, and then I got into guitar, trumpet, then a little bit of bajo, and then the bass. But I didn't like the Tejana music growing up, though.
Me neither.
You were a metal guy?
Yeah, rock. Like that was my vibe. That was my thing.
Man.
And it's because I grew up around it like all the time, until I realized later on, like.
You grew up here in San Antonio, Tony?
Yeah. Until I got older, and I realized, oh wow, the guys that my dad were friends with, and the musicians and the guys that they're some big time dudes. Like,
yeah.
I was like, holy crap! Like they were at my house,
and you never realized.
Never realized it. They were at my house. I have pictures with musicians, like I was a baby on their lap, and
you know what, man? I hope Jacob, my son Jacob, he loves this stuff, right? I hope one day he's sitting maybe somewhere like you and be like, yeah, my dad used to have this crazy show, and I had all these people come to my house, and needs to say these guys are legends now.
And then the beauty about like those guys never portrayed that being around me. They were just, hey, that's your uncle Oscar. That's your uncle Valerio. Like that was just the mentality of understanding like that's who it is, or just here and there. They never portrayed like
to be something bigger.
Yeah, and then later on understanding like how much they actually had an impact on our music. What they've done. To Valerio Longoria, to Oscar Tellez, to Flaco.
Ooh, Oscar Tellez.
So it's like these cats, I'd understand like, being like 2, 3, 4, these are my dad's friends, whatever, hanging out with them, knowing them, and it's like, whatever, And then now later on being older, it's like, holy crap, like these dudes were actually,
the real shit,
right? Like they're chilling, like,
No, seriously,
the stories here and everything.
I mean, this knucklehead plays with legends. I mean, every weekend.
Who, Danny?
Who, bro?
Danny.
Oh.
I mean,
And I don't see them as legends because I've been with them for so long. We're family, you know. But
they're your brothers.
yeah,
bro.
they're my
Like,
brothers.
yeah.
Honestly, they really are. And
Bro, yeah, man.
And-
I still fucking like. David Lee's like that's one of my idols, dude. And I've known David since I was a kid. I'm talking about 13 years old. So I would go in Lubbock and go to the sound check, and I wanted to play a chromatic accordion. And Noe, Doño, all them guys knew who I was. And
Hey,
I've
bro,
known.
you could play a chromatic accordion?
I didn't say that. Bumper.
That's not
I
what
just
he
said I
said, bro. He
tried to
wanted
play
to
one.
learn.
I wanted to learn. No, I can't. No, I haven't. I can't play chromatic. I
Bro,
would love
that's the
to.
one with the chingo de botones,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, so I try to do chromatic on the regular accordion. Those, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
What? You've heard me.
yeah. Okay.
Can you play the accordion?
Fuck no, he can't.
Wait, bro, who's he talking to? You or me, bro? I
A piano accordion, maybe.
You invited him on the show, and then you
No,
let him
you
talk.
invited him on the show, and you barely told me he was coming. And I'm like, what?
No, hey, dude, I saw him last week, and I said,
And you
hey,
told him, right?
No, I said, who's? He said, who's
If
coming
you would have
next
told me, I wouldn't have
Wednesday?
came. God damn,
I said,
what am I doing
who's
here?
coming next Wednesday? I said, J.R. Gomez. He goes,
said,
oh,
yes.
bro, I'm fucking there.
You know
I'm
what?
there.
I wish you would have
my
told me.
boy.
I would have canceled. Like,
So I sent him a text and I say, Daddy,
that
you
portrait's
still-
crooked right there. That
Are you still drinking?
that's crooked right there.
Are you coming? And I say, you still coming? He goes, hell yeah, I'm still going. I said, oh, he's coming,
man.
bro.
Yep.
I hate my life.
Hey, bro, literally, he didn't know until you knocked said, oh, that's Danny. He's looking at me like, Danny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was about to leave.
I'm glad
like,
you surprised. You surprised him.
No, we're gonna head to Eddie and Laura's after this after party.
So y'all
Is
go
that where
ahead.
the after party's at?
Yeah.
Yep, just for the, VIPs.
She already texted and said
Damn, like
thanks for the
that?
invite.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they could have came here, bro.
No, we don't have enough room. We need a
know.
bigger
Bro, you
studio.
have
mean,
3
you wanna
more
put 'em
bar
outside or
stools,
what?
another chair. Where
That I get nervous, dude. I get anxiety when there's too many people.
this
in the
guy
room.
plays in front of hundreds of thousands of people and you get nervous.
Hey,
Do you still get nervous?
I swear to
For
God, I
real?
do. When it's like 20 people in front of me, I get nervous. Where are you going? Okay. But when there's like when I was with
Dad.
AB, we played in stadiums like 60,000. Okay, they're out there. They're not right here. Like seriously, I get nervous, and that's why I started wearing glasses. Like no shit.
I thought you started wearing glasses because of the Kings. When you got
No, I was wearing glasses with Jimmy Gonzalez.
I thought you were going blind, bro, at first when
You
I
know
saw
what? I
you.
wish I'm blind right now. Like, I can't see you right now. I wish I was blind right
But you
now.
would be able to
Cannot
hear
see
me,
you right
bro.
now.
You can still hear me. I
yeah,
promise.
I know
I'm right
that.
here. Hello.
Shit, I wish I was. I wish I was deaf and blind right now,
So the
so
people-
I wouldn't hear Danny or see him.
The people watching, they want to know if you brought your squeeze box with you.
He did. Let's get there.
Ah, dude.
Hey, hold on. So let me tell you guys a story. J.R. Gomez gets invited to Muppets Wacky Wednesday for the first time, and I tell him, I'm like, I tell him, hey man, did you bring any accordions with you?
No.
You know what he told me?
No.
They're getting worked on right now.
Well, you know
Hey
what?
dude, and then a day later he's playing somewhere.
I picked it up that morning.
God, why couldn't he
So
have
what
it
do you-
ready for like the
So what are you
show?
telling the
Oh,
people?
man.
What are you telling the people, Bumper?
That you
Nah,
lied.
it's all good. It's
Y'all want
all
to jam
good.
a song or what?
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
All right, Danny, get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up my boy Stevie Ray Babbage. Let's
let's
ask
do
Stevie
this.
Ray some questions real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's bring
A round of applause for Danny Fernandez, everybody. I gotta go. No. What's
Hey, speaking of los musicales, if you guys are in town tomorrow night,
No plugs.
Yes.
Nope.
Tomorrow.
Let me do it.
Smoke. Okay.
all right, got
I'll
it.
be there.
Dale.
Tomorrow night, Smoke Sky Bar on Crockett. David Lee Garza y los musicales featuring El Necio Danny Fernández en los teclados.
sucio.
El sucio, el pendejo, el baboso, el lo más querido en el mundo entero.
Oh shit! Hey, but without further ado, man,
Stevie Ray in the house,
Ray's
baby.
In the house. Y'all give him a hand. Show him some love, man. Hey,
Stevie
hey,
Ray.
let me ask you something, bro. Do they make Indians smaller than you, bro? No, bro. Because
I'm actually one of the small guys.
He's
Dude,
the runt.
So in the Marine Corps, all my Native Americans that I've ever had, first order, you're right. All the Native Americans that I've had,
The door out.
They're always big, dude. They're always huge guys, bro. Huge guys. And pinche vatos could drink, dude. They could drink, but you don't drink.
I never.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good, bro. So guys, welcome to the first time here at Bumper's Wacky Wednesday.
It's my
Stevie
second
Ray.
time.
You see what I gotta put up with, bro?
I put up with that too.
Jesus. Hey, Squeeze Box. All right. So Stevie Ray, where are you from, bro?
Arizona, from the Tejana Nation, which is on the southern part of Arizona.
So right on the border.
Pretty much, yeah.
Close to Yuma or not close to Yuma?
About
Nowhere near Yuma.
a few hours from Yuma,
So more towards the New Mexico side.
closer to Tucson.
Oh shit. Okay. Dude, in the bajo sexto, is that an instrument? Is that an instrument that is that's played on the res a lot or?
It is now. It took over. It took over within the past.
But they used to have like the accordion's always been there, right?
Yeah, accordion.
And the
accordion,
fiddle, like the
saxophone.
fiddle.
And so the music, when you guys play that music and you sing, is it in native language or is it in English? Is it in Spanish? What is it
Back
in?
home, everything's instrumental. If we were to play Riconcito, the vocal part will be all instrumental. We'll play it on the accordion.
That mic is kicking his ass over there.
We'll have better stands.
See what I did? Jesus. Meet you, Hollywood.
I go on the Joe Rogan show and the stands are like, coming from over here, like from the sky. You know what I mean? I don't got to deal with this. Really?
There's a wall.
There's a wall right there. Hijo de su.
Hello.
Well, we'll ask him some more questions. There you go. He already gave up on the mic. You gonna stand up? You gonna dance to it or what?
I'm hurting myself, Gacho, right now. I need more room here. Woo! Anybody asking questions or what?
No, it was like, is he gonna sing? Hey, somebody said, Stevie, show us your weepies. That's what somebody said. What is that?
Was that you, Tiny?
What is it?
Was that Tiny?
No, it was Emmanuel J. Shout out to Emmanuel J.
I know, you're betting himself. Damn, somebody just got them all high.
Show me your whippies.
Is that the way you're blushing?
You're not
doing.
So in my language, he knows it. Few people out here know it, and so they wanted to learn some words in our language. So of course you got to learn the dirty words. So weepies
Show me
is
titties, that what it means?
breasts.
Oh, it's breast.
Yeah.
Show me your weepies,
Yeah.
baby.
So when I'm going through, I don't be yelling that, right? Right when I cross El Paso into New Mexico, don't yell that until I get to California.
He's sweaty. He's sweaty, guys.
I hate you.
Hey, saludos to Jaime Galan, watching from Big Spring, Texas on YouTube, man.
Man, West Texas in the house. I'm originally
Yeah.
from Lubbock, Plainview, that area. So Big Spring, Texas. Yeah.
Well, guys,
Abilene, Texas in the house.
as promised, right here on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, man, J.R. Gomez y los Conjunto Bandits right here with a little something.
You see harmony?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Destino cruel, ven a platicar conmigo. Ven a decirme por qué me abandonó. Tú que haces todo en la vida y que en mi vida has cambiado. Dime por qué me abandonas. Dime por qué me traicionas. Porque siento que es por ella. Mi corazón no has cambiado. Porque serás siempre de ella. hasta el día en que yo muera. Y eso, bebé. Rey de todo el mundo, y tú que nunca fuiste capaz de perdonar, y cruel y despiadado de toda te regías. Hoy que imploras cariño, aunque sea por piedad. ¿Y a dónde está tu orgullo? ¿Y en dónde está el coraje? Porque hoy que estás vencido, mendigas calidad. Ya ves que no es lo mismo amar que ser amado. Hoy que estás acabado, qué lástima me da. Y maldito corazón, me alegro que ahora sufras y llores y te humilles, aunque será el amor. La vida es la ruleta y acá estamos todos. Y a ti te había tocado nomás la de ganar. Pero hoy tu buena suerte la espalda te ha volteado. Fallaste corazón y no vuelvas a apostar.
Hey, bro. I say this all the time when somebody plays live, bro. Like, I know it sounds good out there. We got a lot of good feedback. Like, hey, Bump, it sounds it's really clean, really nice. But being like, just being right here, it's different, dude. It really is, bro. Your voice, like, those are badass Conjunto songs, right?
Yeah.
But you still bring your
My flavor.
Yeah, you still put your flavor to it, dog.
I tried to, because everybody's got their own style in Conjunto, you know what I mean? I know I don't have that voice like the Monarcas or those Conjuntos. I still have my, I can be smooth, you know what I mean? I can be like that, because when I used to sing for Jay, Cumbia Kings. So I try to bring that different to Conjunto. Not so old school vocals. I try to be still sexy, I guess, you know what I mean? Because I still want to, it's all about the ladies for me all the time. If the ladies are there, the guys are there. So I try to make it, you know, just something different. You know what I mean?
I mean, there was a part in there when you sing, da, da, da. What part is it?
Well,
you carried it like super high, and I'm like, dude, nobody in Conjunto music would sing that song like that.
Yeah,
nobody.
Brother.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
But again, that's just your flavor of all the music, all right? All the genre that you've been around.
We love the jam. Me and Stevie, man. We know a lot of people don't know Stevie was my, you know, he was my ball player for a little while. You know what I mean? Not officially, but he was on the road with me a lot. And we connect big time in this dude. So
and you know, Stevie, like I said, I've seen him help a lot of people, bro. Yeah, I've seen you on stage.
Well, I remember seeing Stevie back in the day, like in Vegas or even Arizona, and he always had his bajo. He was willing to jam with anybody just to get his name out there, to the fact where he's wanted now. You know what I mean? Like, but he's selective now because he's a wanted.
You can do that now, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's playing
Charlie,
with the bigger band.
I'm not playing with you tonight. I got this other gig to do.
But he's always been truthful with me. He's always been real with me, and I'm one of the few bands that he's willing to help out, but I treat him good. I treat my boy good, you know.
GR, before you go into another little rolita, I want to say something about you that unless you've seen him live, then you don't know this, right? JR, not only does he have the Conjunto Bandits, but he still, to this day, if somebody calls him and he doesn't have anything lined up, he will go out and gig with that band and help them out. I mean, I've seen you with the Iconics.
Yeah.
I've seen you with Jay.
There's only few that I would do that with. I ain't gonna lie, I will, because it's just keeping the brand. I don't want, because back in the day when I was younger, I would do that a lot, and then people were like, oh, he plays with everybody. He plays with everybody. I don't want that anymore.
You don't want that.
No,
I got you.
So I'm so busy with my band, but it's only selective people I would go help out, and not even being like that I'm arrogant or nothing like that. It's just I try to keep my brand.
No, bro. I mean, that's legit. That's legit.
But don't get me wrong. If somebody needs my help and they're in a bind, like seriously, they're in a bind, and they have no other outlets that they whatever, I will help them out. In whatever situation. I'm not that guy. I'm an asshole or nothing, but I will help out. I will help out anybody I can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Any day. Any day.
What was your favorite? So when you played with Jimmy, you sang as well, right?
Well, I would do a lot of backup vocals because we do all the mod stuff. There was times like Christina, the girl vocalist, wouldn't go, and so me and Jay Alanis would sing a lot of it. Or sometimes Jay wouldn't make shows, and I would do the backup vocals. So basically, when I would sing with Jimmy, it would be like when I would do like a Jay song. We do those I did with Jay because we do those songs, or I'd do a Conjunto song, Puño de Tierra or something. But never an original song with Jimmy.
What do you out of your songs that you have? If you were to pick one song that highlights J.R. Gomez's flavor and your flavor.
Oh man, I mean it's all my flavor live. My whole show's my flavor.
Or I'll put it to you like this: highlights your voice.
Oh man, I just coughed when you said that. Like, God damn it, you putting me in the spot.
That's what I do. I get paid to do that.
Are we getting paid to do this, Danny? What's going on?
See, he just looked at Tiny. He looked at Tiny. He just gave him a look like you already know what's coming, bro.
Yeah, keep that going.
Yo te di todo mi amor y más. Y tú no reconoces ni lo que es amar. Yo me puse dispuesta a tus pies y tan solo con eso me pagaron, pero ahora veía si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loco. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Ese error es cosas de ayer. Yo, si algún día tú volverás y tú de todo te arrepentirás. Yo me puse dispuesta a tu piel y tan solo con eso me apagaron, pero ahora veía si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loco. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer. Y ese error es cosas de ayer.
Wow, dude. You already had like, hey, tell JR to play Trate de Olvidarte for me.
Man, they're asking for so much.
Hey, JR.
What bumper?
Neta, homie.
That was a good one right there.
No, mera neta, dude. Your fucking vocals are on point, dog.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Like,
that's the same key as Selena too.
Dude, again, for the people that I wish you guys could feel the energy in this studio right now. Like, just to be here next to them singing, it's different. When you go to a show, you got the speakers, you got all this stuff, but being right here, hearing it right here, alive and intimate, it's just another.
It's raw. It's like unedited. It's raw. Like for real. It's amazing because I was on the Tejanos in Paradise cruise a couple of weeks ago, and the after parties, the unplugs were bad. No talking shit to the shows that were happening, but people love the unplugs. Thank you. Is that a towel right there? Yeah, I asked for it in my rider. So I mean,
thanks, Vanessa.
Damn, there you go.
You got it over there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's my towel?
So
I need
if
a
you
towel.
guys don't know,
I need a towel.
JR always needs a towel, and he throws them out at the end of the show. So if you're lucky enough to be close enough to the stage, you get the towel full of sweat.
Oh, I don't want that towel.
Really, Danny? You have like 5 of my towels. What?
I don't want that towel.
Yeah. I threw one out in Milwaukee. Hey, I threw one out.
Let me treat my car, bro.
Well, hey. If you're giving your car talent, then okay, thank you.
Shout out to Rick Balderrama. Rick Balderrama's
in the house, man. Shout out to my boy Rick. Thank you, brother, for tuning in, man.
Let's see.
Let Danny sing.
Ricky Duran, thank you.
Let Danny sing.
Oh, I can sing.
Can you sing, Danny?
He can hum.
What?
He can hum on these balls.
What is that? We just went from PG to PG-13 right there.
This show's been rated R since the beginning.
Look
What
at
the fuck you talking about? Shit.
Look, I'm gonna tell you guys that single barrel is kicking in because look, you see what happens. She starts feeling good. Hombre.
Started cramping up. I ain't gonna lie. God damn it.
Hey, let me ask you: Are you a fan of a certain accordion? Because we have people who watch their accordionists, right? Or a lot of young people out there. They see somebody like, oh, you gotta have a Horner, or you gotta have a Gabinelli, or you gotta,
No.
You can pick up any accordion. You're ready to rock and roll as long as it's in the tone.
It's el mono. That's what always they said. It's el mono. You can fucking play. I grew up poor, man. I didn't have the best accordions. I never had the best accordions. I had to learn everything on one accordion. A lot of people have 3 or 4 accordions. I could have all that.
What's wrong with that, bro?
You could have all that, but there's a lot of accordion. But Steve Jordan, Joel Guzman, Juan Villarreal, they said everything's on one accordion. Every note's on one accordion. So learn it. I've learned, you know what I'm saying? And because of the fact that I would break accordion so much, I would have to learn songs that were on the F accordion, on the G accordion. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like just different shit just because I had to. It's a luxury to have all these accordions. You can, but no talking shit. It's badass. But I travel with one accordion. I love to play one accordion.
So JR, you only take one accordion to the show.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a backup, of course.
No, of
right?
course, yeah. But I get them fixed every weekend. You know what I mean, to make sure that they're good to go.
And so you keep the accordion guy. You keep him
Oh
busy.
yeah, Gus Escobar. He makes a lot of money off of me.
Is this a guy here? Where's he at?
Yeah, right here in Shirts. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
He makes a lot of money off
Fuck
of you?
yeah, he makes a lot of money off of me. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Gus, man.
No, but he also treats me great. Like if I'm in a bind, he'll like for
Pay
real.
me, got me later, whatever.
Whatever. Like he goes to bed at 8:00 every night. So like for real, he goes to bed at 8:00. It's viejito, man. He has his lifestyle already. Okay, so it's like I'm on my way at 7:30. Gus, please stay up for me. 30 minutes, I'll be there. He's like, okay, but just hurry up. It's respect, man. But he'll take care of me. Yeah.
Hey, so he knows everybody, right? Everybody that plays accordion. I mean, anybody probably from the San Antonio area, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
That know him.
How long is the show?
As long as you want.
No, I'm just asking because Danny said he had to leave at 9:30. I'm just.
He's trying to kick you out, bro. Hey, somebody took the time to write this comment, so I'm going to take the time to read it.
Read it, baby.
All right, it says, JR was the first person I really seen play the accordion when I was 13, and he was like 9 or so. He was the reason I picked up the box and wanted to play. Thought it was cool how the crowd loved it, and I wanted to do the same thing. Saludos from West Texas, Puro 806 HTB.
Wow.
That was from Steven Martinez.
Shut up, dude. No way.
Yeah, bro. He's on here. Neta.
Yeah, Steve.
That's my boy, man.
Yeah.
It's a bad dude.
But dude, I mean, how does that make you feel coming from somebody like that?
No, I mean it makes me feel great. It's an honor, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people in this industry, there's more hate than support in this industry, for real. And no bullshit. There's no bullshit.
Let's talk a little bit about
No, but hold
that,
on. I'm gonna talk about my boy Steven real quick. But you know, me and Steven, we come from the same. I was born in Hell Center, Texas. He lives in Hell Center still. I'm from Plainview. You know, we grew up. Hometown boys were like fucking. I had 2 conjuntos that I grew up listening to, which was Los Arcos and Manos Peña and the Hometown Boys, and those were my bands. I loved them. And for Steven he was born to play for the Hometown Boys. Like just this style was amazing. You know what I mean? And I have none but respect for Steven, and it's. Man, that makes me feel great for him to say that, man. And I'm speechless right now. I don't know what to say, man. For real, that's amazing. I love my brother Steven, man. And I'm here for whatever you need, brother. Whatever you need.
And a big shout out to him. He just got inducted to the.
He got inducted to Tejana Roots
Hall of Fame this year, right?
Yes, man. Yeah. And you too. God damn it, Tiny. Don't be
Tiny, you got inducted this year?
year. You got inducted this year, man.
Hey. Yeah. Congrats to Tiny, inducted to Dallas, Texas at the Roots Hall of Fame.
Last year.
I got inducted last year.
Hey, did they give y'all like coats like the Hall of Fame?
No. I told the board, I go, hey, is there a check or like something? I don't know. No, just got this award for you.
A chequecito?
I mean, hey. And the guy mentioned a check. I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh
Hey, can I get a beer,
my God, dude. JR, but you brought something up. You brought something up, and I want to touch on it just a little bit, dude, because you're very vocal about it, and you're very free to talk about it. Like you're free will to talk about it. You know, our industry, bro. You're absolutely right when we say, you know, there's a lot of envidia way.
Yeah,
there is, and I always say that our genre is too small for that. Like if we would focus instead of focusing on NVIDIA and doing that to each other, focus on helping each other out.
Unity.
Dude, our shit would be booming right now.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's like, I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off, but there needs to be more unity than ever. You know what I'm saying? I know there was a minute there where there was no support for the women. Okay, now the support's there, but you still have these people that are just still supporting them. But there's and don't
confuse it
with not. You can support the women, but also we still have a whole industry that needs support. So if you just single out the women, or if you just single out a certain artist, then where is this coming to? We need unity, and like you said, we talked about earlier cliques. There's a lot of cliques in our industry, and I hate it because I support everybody. I don't know if you see my post the other day. I go, it doesn't matter if I wear your shirt, if I'm not recording your music, I support everybody. I just know I support everybody, men, women, the young generation. But there's so much in our industry, so small that we become friends with fans, or we become friends with DJs, or that, and I mean, I'm calling out DJs too. They're very
selective
of certain artists, and they show it. They show it.
I will say that's more with terrestrial radio than that is.
Of course, but regardless, though, you know what I mean.
DJs.
You, as a DJ, you need to support everybody. Don't show your favoritism to certain artists, because other artists see that, and obviously off the bat, then they have no chance because you're already supporting. Those are your favorites. You know what I mean? So I just feel like as a DJ, support the whole industry, and put it out there on social media. Put it out there on social media, and just everybody. There's women out there. I mean, the females are great. I support the females. We were on the last show we did. We made it a point. You know,
Yeah,
I support female.
it.
We need to support the females. Okay. Well, also, there's males out there that need to be supportive.
For sure.
There's young males coming out.
For sure.
And what's crazy, our industry, the fucking males, they're hard asses because they never got that as youngsters. So off the bat, no, you need to pay your dues. You need to go do your shit. Okay, but now it's a whole different world. You know what I mean?
We've said that before, right? Like, and at the same time, JR, like I said earlier, right? For the artists that are listening to what you said earlier, you are off one weekend out of the year, playing cantinas, whatever it may be. You're gigging 2 or 3 nights a week, right? Consistently.
Yeah.
So if a guy comes to you and says, "Hey, JR, you know what, man? I really, I know there's no opening band for you. I got a little conjunto. I would like to play, man. I don't even care if we get paid, bro. I just want to, use the exposure, right?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to help somebody like
Yeah.
that?
I'm always down to do that. I always know my surroundings. So if I'm able to do that, I will. Because the fact that there's some shows where we're barely getting into those shows. So it's sometimes it's our first chance getting in, so we got to make our presence known. But I feel like there's a lot of artists that are on the bigger platforms that need to do what you're just saying right now, and that would help out our industry big time. But I will definitely.
Is it the artists?
Right? We brought people on our stage. Yeah.
Is it the artists or is it the managers and promoters?
It's both. It's the whole team, because if it's like, okay, if there's a band there, okay, for example, I just seen it on Social. My friend John, you know John Robles?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Romo and Imposible playing at Social, and John and his guys were there, and they let him go on stage, the whole band, and that's badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, there's not a lot of artists that'll do that. You know, for the fact these bigger artists are not gonna do that.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, "Chale, homie."
Because it's basically you're killing the groove on stage. You know what I mean? Like, there's bands that came to see the big artists. So if you bring an opening artist, hey, we're gonna give these guys 15 minutes. Okay, maybe during the break, that'd be cool for the big artists. But I'm down for whenever. I will help out anybody.
So you're not only just gonna talk about it, you're gonna be about it.
I've been about it, yeah.
Because, dude, honestly, bro, that gets brought up a lot.
Yeah.
It gets brought up a lot. I mean, you're your own right artist. I mean, you could go anywhere by yourself acoustically and draw a crowd, right? Like, literally, you could. You got Danny here. Danny's been, over 20 years with David Lee. Like, there
That's
is
support, man.
Right? It's support.
Yeah, man.
It's you guys. I mean, you're here supporting
because we're true to the fucking shit. We're true to our craft. We're true to this industry, because we're not just coming and going. We can't just pretend to love the industry because of the social media world that gives you that. You know what I mean?
You put up this fake.
Yeah, you know what I'm
persona.
saying? You
Yeah,
can't,
yeah.
because we weren't part of that back in the day. It wasn't part of that back in the day. We actually had to be good. You had to know your shit, or you're gonna get replaced.
You're replaced. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So to him be with David Lee so many years, that tells you one thing: he's doing his job. He's a bad motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? For any of us to be with a band so long, that's dedication, that's loyalty. We're not a front. You know what I'm saying?
So this is one thing, and for all four of you, right? As a fan, that is one word that I throw around really lightly in Tejano music.
Yeah.
And when I say Tejano, I'm talking about the umbrella, right?
Okay.
Everything is loyalty,
Oh yeah.
right? To me, loyalty in anything goes a long way, right? Loyalty at work, like if you stay with a company for so long, I mean, right? Do people sometimes get screwed over from being so loyal? Of course. Right? But to me in Tejano music right now, there's not loyalty, right? It's like, you guys, if you guys were to huddle together and say, you know what, man, look, we're in it to win it. We're gonna ride this out. We're gonna ride this wave, whether we get, 52 gigs a year or we get 8 gigs a year. We're in it together. But when you get 8 gigs, now that guy's gonna be like, you know what, dude? 8 gigs ain't cutting it for me, brother. I got to feed a family or whatever the case may be. And I understand that, right? Because our genre is so small, but
it's not that small as what you think it is. It's not.
It is.
It's not. No, it's not. If we go out of state and perform, we have a set performance in Vegas. I sell out in Idaho. I sell out in Chicago. I sell out in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a top performer in that level. So that just tells you right there, our industry ain't as small as you think it is. If we're going nationwide and into Mexico.
Now, when you say our industry is not small, you're speaking when I say it's small, I'm talking about you guys, the bands, the guys who bring the Tejano entertainment.
There's limited bands, yeah. Right?
Could it be way bigger?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, but whose choice is that? These are the new generations of bands coming up. So what are y'all gonna do to get on that level or give these guys competition?
I say this every week. One, the bands have to do a better job of supporting not the terrestrial radio DJs, not the terrestrial radio stations.
What do you mean, the bands or the fans?
The bands do go out there on social media, right? Go out there on a Friday, on a Tuesday night, Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Every night of the week, you get on TikTok, you get on Facebook. There's a DJ out there from the Midwest, Florida, Cali,
that's what I'm saying,
playing Tejano music.
Of course.
And you know what? To them, when you stop by and say, hey, you know what? DJ Smuckatelli, freaking thank you for playing J.R. Gomez and Conjunto Bandits. They're like, hey, man, this guy stopped by. Even if it was for 2 minutes.
No, exactly.
I think artists need to focus because those dudes go out and say.
Check it out, Bumper. You're saying that, but there's a lot of artists where we don't like. Okay, I'm not even trying to think. I'm not trying to say that I'm a badass or whatever, but there's where do we like we love to support it, but it's like, okay, we were so busy. You know what I mean? Not even saying like that. It's just we're tired. And are we so rest is rest? You know what I mean?
Got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
And we do have shows, and there's a lot of bands. And I see on Facebook, I see a lot of these, and there's a lot of people on there, and there are bands that I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this, but that don't have shows, and they need to
be on social media all the time
to bring themselves out more, to be noticed more.
I got you.
And I'm sorry, I don't do it enough, but when I do show support, I show it. But you know what I mean? Because my phone, Tino takes straight up. I'm hustling all the time on my phone. So when I rest, I'm resting and I turn off my phone. How hard was it to get a hold of me?
Yeah, for the last 2 days.
Okay.
I know it's hard.
Okay, I don't answer. I blocked him already.
Hey, so for the people watching, he doesn't return any texts, but then he'll send me a badass picture of a caldo de pollo.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Like JR, who's coming with your mom and make sure the shit's set up? Yeah, here's your caldo de pollo, bro.
But going back.
Hold on. Somebody says, Bumper, you can't blanket everyone. When you say no loyalty in our industry, bro, not everyone is like that in my opinion.
Stevie has something to say.
No, but like going on to like, you know, it's the social media and stuff now, it's a curse. It's a good thing and a curse. It's a double-edged sword right now. Yeah. You know, what it is my opinion. You know, what I think it does, it makes it easy for a lot of people, which is good. And it puts you in a platform where it's amazing, where we didn't have before. Mm-hmm. But also on the flip side, it makes a lot of these new musicians and artists lazy.
Yeah.
You know, to where it's so easy, where we worked our asses off a lot back then to get stuff.
We still do,
you know,
now.
And we still do.
We
you
still
know,
do shit.
And it's a beauty. You know, it's a beauty of the support of everything. You know, musicians have to support each other. You know, and you have to be there, especially in our industry. You have to support each other, but also you got to be real with each other.
Yeah,
and be like, hey, dude, like, hey, this don't sound good.
I tell Danny all the time, like, you're hitting that bad chord right there. You should be hitting that seventh. But for real though, Tiny's right though.
Like,
for real,
it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes for some people, but it's also amazing. Like, you know, like my boys, they tell me, you know, hey man, that was whack what you did there that day. You know, or this that.
I look at Tiny when he fucks up. I look at him, and it's not even
the look.
I give him the look, right?
Yeah,
Tiny?
yeah. But it's like, okay, then let's make that better. Let's fix it.
Correct it.
You know, and
I mean, because he's better than that. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes.
So I would say this, right? You're absolutely right. Like you guys getting along, the right. We say, you know, Tejano's too small for that, right? We should be all helping each other out. But I think that there's a lot of it goes beyond that, right? It goes to radio stations.
Oh yeah.
Oh, everything.
It goes to promoters.
Yeah.
It goes to club owners, right? They all take a
all
part.
together,
We're all on a
yes.
wheel. And if one of those spokes is off, the shit's messed up.
I mean, clubs quit lowballing bands. You know what I mean? Like it comes to all that. Like we've gotten.
but if they lowball the band, right? Well,
don't lowball the bands that you're friends with because you can you can take advantage of them.
got you.
know, and that's
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
But on the promoter side, hey man, I got one of the best bands out there right now, and they only pull 200 people.
Well,
right. Well, shit. The band can't go and ask for $7,000 and you pull 200 people.
Exactly.
Right. You just can't. It's just impossible. So the fans, we have a responsibility. We honestly do. We have a responsibility, right? If you see this, what I preach week in and week out, Tejano's a lifestyle, right? It's a culture. The music, we don't want it to die. We don't want our kids to forget who we are.
It's my living.
Then we need to support it. By means supporting, that means going out and buying
music,
buying
the
music,
merchandise.
or buying a T-shirt, right? Because I think nowadays you guys make more money on gear.
I don't have anything online or merchandise. I'm sorry.
But if you do take shirts, I'm saying if you do make shirts, I'm talking bands in general. Like merch is a big money maker for them.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Buy a cap, dude. Buy a T-shirt. That's what keeps these guys alive. And
Go
I
to the
always say,
shows, man. Go to the shows.
yeah,
Like,
you know, but Tejanos, bro. Once you go over $25, it's like a la madre, $25. And it drives me nuts, dude, because I go to Cowboys to go see Pesado, Poder, right? Any of those groups, they're paying $100. Yep. And it's cash only, and the line's around the freaking corner. And the sad part about it is,
you're getting loud.
no, the sad part, because I get really, what do you call it about this? Passionate about it.
But
Look,
what do we
the
do?
sad part about it is, and think, don't take this in the wrong way. A lot of those people make a lot less money than you.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
A lot of those people in line make a lot less money than you, but you know what? They're gonna pull out that Benjamin Franklin.
They're living life.
Yeah.
They're living life to the fullest. You know what I mean?
Boom.
Because you got to think about where they came from. You know what I mean? There's their beginnings. So if they're at that point of their life where they're working and they can enjoy the band that they love and they're gonna pay this, they're gonna go pay it. But with us, we're around too much where they're like, okay, I can go see. I'll wait till March to see him at Fanfare, or I'll wait till April to see him for free over here. And that's what's fucked up about our industry. You know what I mean?
And now somebody always throws Fanfare in there and the free. And
I don't mind Fanfare. I swear I don't mind Fanfare because that's for fans.
I get it. It's for the fans. But see, for the fans, if you're watching, right? If you're out there supporting them and paying the $10, $15 to get in, hey, then go to Fanfare and enjoy that free show. But when they're playing 2 weeks later, pay the $10 or $15, man. I mean, that's what it's about. If we want to keep our music vibrant and alive, and I think what we forget, and I think a lot of artists forget this too, JR, is some artists forget what you represent.
Of course.
You get so in the, I got to put out the single, I got to put out this album, I got to get this gig. We forget what you're representing, right? You're representing a culture of people. Yeah. Our lifestyle. All these things.
It's
you know what I'm
respect.
saying?
It's the respect. Yeah.
And I think if more artists stop to look at that, and hey, you know what, dude? You don't want to pay me this? It's $300 less than what I wanted. I'll do it.
Man. No, but Bumper, I've been in those situations.
It's give or take.
And
It's
I've been in
damn
those
if you do
situations.
and damn if you don't.
When it happens the first couple of years, okay, boom. But then after, when when these guys are paying you this much or this much, and you're still trying to fucking lowball, like, come on. And then you're a guy in this industry that knows. And I'm not calling out names, you know what I mean? Because I can't, because that would be a whole nother fucking story. But I'm just saying. And these guys, they know what you're doing in the industry, but they still want to lowball you. Oh, we're going to use. Why? Know our worth, know our talent, man. We know we're going to kick ass. Especially our band. Oh, I get so mad because every night, if there's 2 people, 3, or 1,000 people, I'm going to kick ass every night. I'm going to sweat my ass off, and I'm going to put on a show. And I've done it before.
For 5 people,
I don't give a fuck.
Or 5,000 people.
Yes, 5,000 people.
It don't matter.
But it don't matter because those 5 people, they're going to go back to their 5 people, and they're going to say, y'all should have been there. Those 5 are going to go to the next 5 people. Y'all missed the show.
I believe that, and the reason I say that is because I always tell people I used to be a viewer. I used to be a viewer number watcher. Like, man, dude, I only got 3 people watching the show.
You're being
No, check it out. I used to be like that, and then now I don't care if it's one person watching the show. Great, you know what I mean. Somebody got to know about J.R. Gomez and the Conjunto Bandits tonight. J.R., what else, dude? What else are you? What else are you passionate about besides music, cooking? What else?
I don't know. I retired. I quit. I'm done with this. You just put too much pressure on me.
All right.
No, dude. Well, I mean, what else do you like to do, bro?
Well, I like to raise pigs. We just go to the, put them in the fairs. Put them on.
Goats.
Yeah.
Are you being really?
No, we
real?
raise goats, right, Tiny? We just bought a goat farm, me and Tiny, and we bought about.
We're gonna get
7?
a chicken coop now.
Yeah.
And I pick up the poop to take it and fertilize my grass.
There you go. So we're working as a team here. We're a clique now.
So if you're looking for cabrito for a quince, for a wedding, hit up JR.
No, Tiny's the goat. Goat.
He's the
goat
goat
master. He's the goat master.
All right, I hear you,
goat master.
man.
But
Let's see. Bands still charge like they were in the 90s. Come out with some new music, some covers. If you have, I guarantee the young generation will stick and come back to Tejana roots.
Well, I mean,
okay. I just read that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because everybody
and
has
we do
an
covers.
opinion.
We do covers in our band, but we do them bandit style. We do Conjunto bandit style. We don't do them. You hear a lot of bands of fanfare. They'll play the songs the way
it sounds, right?
Okay. And I'm going back to fanfare. We're going to. So if you're gonna go to fanfare, make your fucking sound noticeable. Do something different. Your style. Yeah. Because there's people that are watching you. I've gotten so many gigs out of fanfare. I've sold so much merch out of fanfare. You can make money off fanfare. You know what I mean? But it's what you're gonna do.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Well, you can make money off fanfare. You gotta have a good brand. You have merch. Have a good sound. You know what I mean? Just you have a good product. Put it out there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not for free as you think it is.
Fanfare, dude. For me, fanfare has become something of I'm prideful about it. People
it pisses me off when there's a lot of artists that are big artists like, oh, here comes fanfare again, this and that, talking shit about fanfare. I was like, you know what? Y'all were at fanfare at one point in your lives. Y'all were doing that. So quit talking shit about it because it's our industry. These are our fans. Give them one day. Give them one weekend.
And it's 45 minutes.
Don't matter if it's 45 minutes.
No, what I'm saying is, the set's 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know that. I know. Okay, I get you. So, put the best show you can because that's a platform for you to get out there. I remember back in the day, man. I remember seeing David Olivares at fanfare when he barely started, and I was like, man, that dude sounds great. Like he had that voice, like kind of like Jay, like that style. But then, of course, he went a whole different way. You know what I mean? I love David O. Shout out David O. He says there can't be another pretty bitch around him. Like, for real, that's my boy. I'm like for real, David O's my boy, but he's like, hey, there can't be another pretty bitch around me.
I see why you can hang out with this dude every weekend right here, bro.
What? I'm not talking. David O's a bad motherfucker, dude. David Olivares is a bad dude.
Guilty by association.
But that's my boy.
Right here, this guy.
I can say that. And then we're taking pictures. He's touching my arms. Like, David, stop doing that shit. That's my boy. There you go. But no, David. I've seen David in Grupo Wacky there at fanfare. I've seen a lot of bands there at fanfare when they first started back in the day, and to be where they're at now, that's amazing. So that's what I expect from these new artists that are coming out. I want to see on another 5 or 10 years that y'all are on this level already. Like, because what's the excuse? You know what I mean?
The last subject I'll give you on our genre is the number one comment when I listen to podcasts all the time, and other people who do kind of what I do here with our genre, is what do you say to the fans who say we lack creativity for new music? That a lot when they get deep into it. Look, La Mafia, Maz, all these guys, they came out with their own sound, they did their own music, right? But what a lot of them don't know, they did remakes too. Right, but they made it their sound.
I want to get Danny's opinion on this.
Why?
Because you've been in this industry for a long time. You know what's up.
So what's y'all's take? And Tiny's for you too. Savages for you too. Like, what's your guys' take? Do you think I don't think we lack creativity. I think what we lack.
No, we do.
No, we do to an extent. But what we lack more of is fans being open to new music. That's what we lack of in the Onda. We lack fans being open to, hey, maybe it doesn't sound like the way I used to listen to when my tíos barbecuing, but it's okay. It's still Tejano music, right? It's still Conjunto music.
Is it though? That's what I'm saying. Because you think about it. Because look at the country world. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Huh?
Your mic.
Well, I told you to come over here and so you could get close. So the country world, you know what I mean? You still have your old school country artists, and you have the new country, which is just like they hate it. So we're in the kind of same situation, the country, because they think the new country's pop. It ain't old school. You know what I mean? So I don't have an answer for you. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you're beating around the bush right there.
I can say something, you know.
That's tiny. You've been doing this.
Like for me, like creativity, like the fans are partially right on some of that, you know. There is a lack of creativity with some parts on some artists, some musicians, you know. We had to create our own stuff, our own style, you know, different things. But the beauty about what we are as Tejanos, what I feel, is we're influenced by a lot of music, you know. So if you even go back then, like you hear like Latin Breed and all those old bands, like they were influenced by what was going on in pop culture, you know, what's happening.
Right.
And you hear their sound and it's in there. You know, you hear Chicago, you hear Tower Power, you hear all that stuff in it, you know. Jay, you know, you hear different stuff, like the time, even through Mafia, you could hear Mafia change throughout the years. From where they sounded a certain way, you hear when synthesizers came in, this sound, and then, you know, this Mexican little twist, like you hear it throughout the years of they change with the times, you know. They evolve with music, whatever's happening in the world of music, you know, it's there. I feel, I think musicians sometimes, you know, they're not as open-minded to a lot of stuff out there, what's out there in the world of music, what's happening.
I don't think we lack songwriters.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. I disagree with that. Yes and no.
Because anybody can write a song.
Yeah.
But is it correct?
Yeah.
Is the
Exactly.
lyrics?
Well, we always get slammed for that, right?
But it's a true statement.
The
It's
original
true, man.
Mexican always slams Tejanos for one, the Spanish, that word doesn't exist, or the Spanish is wrong, or the one I always hear is that our lyrics are very basic,
Yeah.
right?
That's why it's because you said we don't like
And
some songs, but we
regional
do.
Mexican songs, they get very like some
yeah.
of the words are they're very big words, and they're, you know, they're very intense. But sometimes basic is nice.
No, yeah, and but even some of the basic stuff is incorrect. You know, in the form it's being used. You know, so you can still be basic, but write it well and write it correct as well. You know, it's like ownership. Like if you're gonna be a writer, we'll take ownership in your writing. You know, if you're a musician, take ownership in what you're playing and what you're doing. Like learn your instrument, go as far as you can. There's no end to learning. It's non-ending. It's like forever. You could grow as much as you want to in anything you do. You know,
I got you. You know, when people say that though, Tiny, it really gets under my skin.
No, but it gets under my skin too. But it's a true statement. It's a true statement because you do. Because I've been there. You know, I've seen some stuff where
because of the covers, you think?
Well,
that's why.
No, not just covers, but I'm talking about like like let's say songwriting. You know, and creativity of what the sound is supposed to be. You know, well, unfortunately, Tejano has a sound of what it should be, right? You know, and you have people who record albums, and sometimes their albums or their EPs are so different; they're all over the place. And then, well, like say a big award won't accept this album or EP because it's not in what's fitting the genre, and so we start losing submissions or different things, and we start losing that aspect of it, and that's like one thing, you know,
Right.
like songwriting, you know, there's a lot of good songwriters out there, you know, if you and some people they want to be their own songwriter, but there's a lot of collab. You know, if you look at like a lot of like these big country acts, rock acts, you look at
They do collabs.
They do collabs.
Absolutely.
There's a writing group of people that they write together. You know,
JR, are you a fan of collabs?
Hell yeah! I'm about to do a collab with. Shout out to Jonathan Espinoza. You know who that is
From Florida, yeah, my boy Jonathan.
So I'm gonna do a collab with him on his new album, a cumbia called Asesina. I don't know if you know what Asesina is.
Oh, the rest of the world can hear you. I can hear you, but the rest of the world can't hear you.
Wait, come sit down.
As he loads up with another brewski. Oh, man. For everybody joining us, man, Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. If this is your first time watching the show.
You know we bring different, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you never know what you're going to get on Wacky Wednesday, bro. We jam. We talk about just life. We talk about music. It can go from menudo to songwriting in a
menudo de barbacoa,
right?
to weepies.
Yeah. Hey, so when you go back to the res, if you can remember me, I want a weepy sign so I can put in the back.
Yeah, show me your weepies.
So every time you see the show,
but like,
you see it in the back. Weepies in the back.
You know, like those neons, like live news.
That light up. There you go.
But show me your weepies.
Who knows? I'll get a whole big Native American crowd watching Wacky Wednesday. Like, this guy likes weepies, so do we.
Every morning, eat your weepies.
There you go.
Instead of weepies. Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate it. See, I love you, dude. God damn it.
JR, what is your favorite song to sing that's just like your favorite song to sing?
It's a lot, man. La cucaracha, yeah.
Clásico. Este vato.
No, who invited this guy?
No.
It's hard to because. Wow, Danny.
He used that door to the other door on purpose.
No, because the fact that I've sang like so many songs, man, it's hard to just pick one out. But, man, you know, I love all kinds of songs. I really don't know for real, because there's songs that I did with Jay that I love to sing on my own, just my style, or there's songs, you know.
I mean, just a piece of one.
Sabes que por un tiempo. Let's go to D. Is it D? Yeah. You gotta put us on the spot, right? And this song was written by Gabriel Zavala. So see ya. Sabes que por un tiempo te he querido hablar de algo que llevo dentro de mí. Deja que explicarte, siento una emoción que ya no puedo ocultar, está creciendo más, mi corazón estaba al punto de explotar de tanta ansiedad, esperando por ti debí hablar de este amor que siento yo. Te necesito más que el aire, te necesito más que el agua, y sin ti no sé vivir, sin ti yo soy nada. Te necesito más que el aire, te necesito más que el agua, y sin ti no sé vivir, sin ti yo soy nada. Yeah, something like that, you know what I mean?
Somebody said give us some Motown.
Hey, so I was gonna tell you this. Hold on. On Sundays I have a ritual. Well, I try to do this right. I get Tejana music all week. People bombard me. Bumper, listen to this. What do you think? Send me this. And I love it, right? Because when I drive, that's what I listen to. All this people sending new music. I love that, right? Giving them feedback on whatever. But on Sundays, I lived in California pretty much half my life, for the most part, right? And over there, I love oldies, bro. Like Chicanos love oldies, like the Motown oldies, you know, the lowrider. I call them lowrider oldies. What's your favorite?
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. I've got so
Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah.
Bro, I never heard that song. Ever think that I would hear that on an accordion? Somebody playing that song, dude.
Hey, accordion's just another instrument, man. We play anything on this shit. You know what I mean? Superstition.
E.
No, F.
F.
Okay, let's go. There you go. Yeah, see.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Letters about to fall. Dirty motto, baby. From the looking glass. 7 years of bad love.
One more.
Good things in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Oh, superstition ain't the way. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, Stevie.
God dang, bro. Hey, so that gives me to 2 points. One, I think somebody said a comment and I couldn't agree with it more.
Okay.
I think, right, thinking outside the box, that we've been talking about all
Always.
show. I think if you came out with a album with that, like that,
Oh,
of,
yeah.
of that kind of music, people would be, I'd buy it. Like that'd be super badass.
Of course, yeah. No, you gotta understand when Stevie's on stage with me, and I have my guys, you know what I mean? But when Stevie's on stage with me, he brings this whole fucking another level. Like,
Another vibe.
oh yeah, because he's just, we'll do Metallica, we'll do all this stuff, and Stevie's just, that instrument right there is just like an accordion. Like people, they think you can only do so much with that instrument because they don't know about it. It's another instrument right here. You can play whatever you want. I'll play chicory on this. I'll play some jazz. I'll do whatever I want on this. And just like him, he'll play that bajo sexto like it's a fucking electric guitar. You know what I mean? It's what you want to do. Like Jay always said, it's el mono. Whoever the guy is behind this instrument, that's what happens. You don't blame nobody else. It's the guy. You can have like Steve Jordan would play with broken reeds
On
his accordion.
purpose.
No, not on purpose, because it was just on the road, he would fuck up his shit. He was on the road so much. So whoever filmed him at that time, he had broken reeds or whatever, but he would still play with them. Go around it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
There's
bro.
no excuse, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can have the best accordions, the best keys, the best drums, the best bass, but whatever. If you don't know how to use it, then what the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I mean? There's no limits, dude. Like, for real. It's not the instrument. It's the fucking guy behind the instrument.
Other questions. What are you gonna be doing in August of 2023?
Really? I don't even know what I'm gonna do next week, Bumper. Really?
What are you? Somebody told me to ask you. What are you doing in August 2023?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't gonna say this yet, but you know what? We're headed back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Neta.
Yeah, we're gonna rock. We were there 2 years ago, and we had a great response. I'm talking about a great response. And we're coming back. We're coming back to Milwaukee, and La Familia Salinas, they're my people, man. They're my people, and rest in peace, you know,
Dr.
Dr. Martinez. Yeah, man, a great guy, man. I've known him. I played at that festival years ago with Jay, and just they're all amazing people, and shout out to the Salinas family. They've always treated us great in Milwaukee. Oh my God, we took over the hotel. Bumper, you weren't there when we were there. You weren't there when we were there. For real, you weren't there when we were there.
I was there.
No,
I was last year.
Exactly, but you weren't there the year before.
But guess who's gonna be here this year?
Well, you better be ready because when the Bandits are there, I swear to God, we were taking reservations at the hotel. We took over the whole shit. And Danny will tell you, we opened up the bar downstairs for everybody. Oh yeah, no, for real. We were there before
a personal jam session or what?
No, just because we
Just having a good time.
yeah, we were there before everybody. So the Bandits put our staple in the whole hotel. The crew, the employees, and Beverly and I don't know all them. Mika, all the workers.
You already knew the whole hotel staff, dog.
Hey, Juicy Fruit, all them. I don't know what her name was. Pero, hey, I was singing because there was a couple of negritos there, and I was singing like, what y'all want to hear, girl? What up? And they're like, well, sing me some Al Green. I'm like, okay. I'm so in love with you. Come on, Stevie, get it, man. Whatever you wanna do, it's all right with me. So, anyways, I say this girl. They were like, ooh. They're like, what you want? You want some room service? At what? What is like? What you need? You need some more water in your room? I'm like, girl, just treat us good. You know what I'm saying?
We had too many guys in that lobby every night, so they gotta open the bar for us.
Yeah, no, for real though, because everybody was there.
Open because y'all were taking over the lobby.
Right, for real though, because we were all hanging out in the lobby area. So I go, we need the bottom bar open. So yeah, but listen to me real quick, Bumper. So I mean, we're there in the of course they opened the bar up. Well, where's this guy at? And I'm calling him, dude. Oh my god, right? Calling him. Oh yeah, I'll be there in a minute. He never showed up. Danny Fernandez. If anybody's wondering who I'm talking about, it's Danny Fernandez.
I was asleep, bro.
But he was answering my calls. And I'll be there in a minute. Oh, yo, bro, I'll be there in a minute.
Hey, and the bad part about it is you're in the same hotel, way.
Exactly. And I opened the bar for everybody.
Jet lag, bro. It was jet lag.
We were there already 3 days. So, I don't know how it was for y'all last year. It looked pretty boring from the videos I saw because, because the Bandits weren't there.
Yeah.
You know.
Danny wasn't there.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Stevie wasn't there.
It's gonna get exciting. It probably was.
I mean, it's going to be exciting this year, of course. But, hey, Vanessa will tell you, straight up. So, yeah, we took over. We're doing reservations. They had beer for us, waiting for us. The girls there at the hotel.
They already knew it.
Oh, yeah. They had beer. And everybody was coming. And there was 2 30-packs right there. And they were like, who's beer? Oh, this is for the Bandits. Right here. Boom, Bandits. They went and bought it for us. The girls at the hotel.
For just singing an Al Green song?
No. Just because we're bad motherfuckers. We treated them great. We made them have a good time. You know what I mean? They were like freaking out. They didn't know what to expect. So, you know what I'm saying? We just became friends with them. So, they treated us great. But I guarantee you, you coming this year?
I will be there this year.
I'm going to make you throw up. Woo! You're going to throw up. Woo! Yeah, you are.
See why I didn't leave the room, bro?
Yeah, you're going to throw up.
Throw up from alcohol?
From whatever.
I don't put myself in those situations like that.
I know that, but
it'll happen.
I'll drink with you,
bit louder,
but you're not.
A little bit louder. Yeah, I need music behind what I'm gonna say. You have no choice in Milwaukee. Bumper with the Bandits. You're gonna throw up. Say your prayers, little wonderful.
What the fuck is going on here, bro? I'm telling you, yo, bien pendejo, just looking at him like, what's that?
You see, that's the effect I have on people. Hey, look at me. Look at me, Danny. Bumper, look at me. I'm not looking at none of y'all because I have my glasses on. I'm looking that way. Stevie, look at me. Ooh, gonna make you throw up in Milwaukee. Bumper Gomez. He thinks he's gonna get away and do his pendejitos. But he's gonna drink tequila all night with the Bandits. He's gonna be crying and sighing. Why did I mess with these Bandits? He's gonna like DJ Jack Black. Dude, hell yeah.
Oh my God, bro! Jesus,
Are people still
dude,
are still watching?
I don't even know, bro.
Are they still
Let me
watching?
check. I don't know.
Like,
People watching.
Oh my God, I feel
There's
like
still over 100 people watching and listening
God.
to your freaking pendejadas, bro.
I plan to get the most views because I had a lot of views last time.
No, you did.
Yeah.
You still up there with one of the top shows that we had last year.
Thank
for
you.
sure.
And I'm still waiting for my check, guys. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, you know.
It's in the mail.
DJ Carlito Miranda, dude. I did. Check it out. I did a. Me, Joey, Chris Bettis, and bass player Rudy. Yeah, we did a song for Carlitos, right, at Tejas Melody Ranch, and we did Yo Tengo una música because his dad did it, and then we also did I don't know what else. He never paid me for it, and he said the check's in the mail, and that was a long time ago. Hey.
Carlito, that's my boy, dog. I talk to Carlito
I changed houses
4 times a week.
You need my new address or what? Is the check still in the mail? I mean, I'm like, really, Carlos?
COVID. Hey, the check got COVID.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? Well, give the fucking the check a shot.
Oh shit! Hey,
Vaccine.
can I give like about a minute and 30 seconds to this guy? Un fucking mendigo jam session badass.
Fuck.
I know it's your show, but I'm just asking. What's my show, but you're the guest? You know what? Fuck it. Do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's my show.
Wait a second.
Hey,
Wait a second.
What just happened there?
Yes, you can do it. I give you permission.
Right here, baby.
What are you gonna do, Stevie? Just go. I don't know. Go. Okay, there he is.
I felt like I was walking through a wheat field like a Roman soldier.
Oh, right there, you should have came in. I came to look my head in the mirror.
Hey, you got Nothing Else Matters on there?
I kind of.
Don't look at me, Stevie. Keep it going. Little solo right there for my intro.
Right here on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. J.R. Gomez and the Conjunto Bandits playing all kinds of shit tonight.
So close, no matter how I fall. Wouldn't be, but I don't even know. Forever trusting who we are. Yeah, nothing else matters. Just that seeking the
Find a way.
Sing it, Tiny. Please help me.
All the words.
I like that last way. It's all right, bro.
That's good. Damn.
Okay, go back to the basics, baby. G.
Danny.
Estamos aquí en 92.5 en vivo esta noche. Aquí en vivo con Stevie Ray Vavish.
My last question of the night goes for all four of you in here. What do you guys think about El Bronco 956?
Wow! Bronco. What is that Bronco song? I don't even know. Really? Well, that's your last question?
No, I'll have another one for you. But what do you think about Bronco 956?
He needs to disappear.
You're on the hater side?
No, I'm not a hater side.
I saw somebody. I saw an artist write today. I'm not gonna say who it was. They wrote a long thing on Facebook, like, "Hey man, we work really hard.
Yeah,
we can't get no crowds. And here's this guy just being silly for the most part. And gets a big crowd. Look, I'm not hating on the dude.
No, it's like the Island Boys. But he's in our.
Bro, but is it crazy how TikTok can make somebody? Bro, they said the Pulga over there in Alamo was. You would have thought. Bronco themselves were there live playing at the thing. That's how long the lines were.
That's how thirsty people are for shit like that. You know what I mean? For real though. It's
a gimmick, man.
It's a gimmick, yeah. Of course, the Island Boys, all that shit. That's a gimmick, man. It's up to the people that respond to it. But if you're complaining about it, that this guy's getting more, then obviously
you're doing something wrong.
Exactly. I have no complaints about the dude because he doesn't affect my shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say,
I'm saying that I think they look at it like, you know, people going out to support.
Well, it's even the fact
like
that they hate Selena because she's dead. People, that's what I'm saying. People, our own raza goes to that. I went a whole nother way now. Goddamn. But you know what I'm saying though?
It's Wacky Wednesday, bro.
But you know what I'm saying though?
Dog.
You know, the same people that talk. I'm just saying. I mean, there was women that would dress their daughters as Selena, but when they found out they didn't have talent, they started hating. Oh, you know, this, that. But no, come on, man.
I hear you. I hear you. I mean,
go with it. Just accept it. Hey, if you want to be somebody in this world, then do something.
Well, I think Raza were our worst critics.
Johnny Depp now. Did you see that?
Yeah, they got Johnny. His name is Juani Depp.
Yeah.
Hey.
What the? Yeah. Yes, he looks pendejito. He's all doing this, like throwing jack. I'm like, wow. And there's that girl. What is that girl?
Somebody said they call him Juani Depp because he looks like he owes people money.
Bro.
Juani Depp?
Yeah, dude, but he's just swinging and like yeah,
it's crazy, man.
No, hey, Bumper, had a great time, man. Thank you guys for so much for inviting us out here, and I apologize to everybody who, you know, we got out of control a little bit. But
no, it's cool, bro. I
mean, it's cool, but you know what I mean. But there's people
dude.
that I know that, but there's people that they don't know us like that. So you know, they're hey, just know that we're great people. We do a lot for our industry, and we love our industry. And all four of us in here, and including you, we're gonna do the best for our industry and keep it thriving, keep it going, because we're not here for a moment in time. We're here forever. We've kept it going. Tiny's been on the road since he was young. You know, Stevie's been around, being from Arizona. He's been in this industry, not even knowing he's in this industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
And he's a big impact on this industry now. And Danny, of course, man, and now you, man. That's what I'm saying. It's there's no excuse for anything if you don't have gigs because you don't have a great product. So don't talk shit, don't complain. Do better. Hustling. Do better. You know what I'm saying? Just know that people are keeping this industry going and respect that. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
And there's no hate. We need more unity than anything. You know what I'm saying? No cliques, no fucking favoritism. Let's love each other and support each other.
I couldn't agree with you more, bro.
For real.
I could not agree with you more. And I want to tell you, you know, all four of you, man. Thank you guys. I know there's 100 things you guys could be doing on Wednesday nights.
Got that right.
But this is my little. I like to say my little rinconcito right here. It's what I can do.
It's your part in the industry, man.
You know
it's
what
your
I mean?
part in the industry, and that's
and all we're trying to do is keeping our cultura relevant, bro. And in people's face, like it ain't going nowhere. It hasn't gone anywhere.
It's not going
No
nowhere.
matter what anybody says, it's still here.
As
It's
long
gonna,
as we're a
it's
part
gonna
of this,
survive.
these 4 guys are here, it's not going nowhere. And even if, and I'm not saying that we're gonna us 4 people, but as long as us 4, like us right here, I swear to God, it's not going nowhere because we're hardworking right here. All 4 of us, we're hardworking, and there's a lot of us out there. But you know what I'm saying? For real.
No, I mean, you guys, like we talked about in the beginning of the show, you guys gigging the whole year, bro. Yeah. Right? Before I let you go, where are you going to be at in the next couple of weeks if people want to come out and see you?
Yeah, San Antonio next Friday, next Saturday, March 4th. Oh, no, February 4th. My bad. Goddamn.
Dang,
I have so many gigs, Danny. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? February 4th. I'm off this weekend because we chose to be off. February 4th, San Antonio, Far West, Conjunto Showdown. It's Conjunto Bandits, Romo, Garcia Brothers, and Prestigio from Dallas.
Damn, all in one stage.
All in one stage. So,
okay.
Far
Y'all
West.
better be ready. Far West.
February
San
4th.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Pleasanton and military, man.
There you go. There you go.
What else, man? Anything that we missed that you want to?
Man,
this is what I do at this point before I say goodnight to everybody. I give you guys the mic. Off any one of you guys. You want to give saludos? Somebody that was watching, whatever. The mic's yours.
No, I just want to say tomorrow at JR, I'm inviting you, buddy. Tomorrow. Smoke, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So is JR Gomez going to be at Smoke tomorrow supporting?
No, I'm going to smoke tomorrow. I'm going to smoke tomorrow. My cataracts is acting up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my calibrations are off key. You know what I'm saying? So, puro medicinal.
Are you saying yes or no? You're going to smoke?
Hey, but let me put something, because on every comment on the Smoke Facebook, the show starts at 8. Right?
Oh, it starts at, no, it starts at 8.
Like, thanks a lot. I guess you didn't want me to go because it's y'all start at 8, not 9:30. Sorry, Ricky. I didn't know, bro.
Hey, so everybody that's a usual, if you're a usual person that goes to Smoke on Thursdays,
I wish they'd booked me there.
They had moved the day. They started moving the times a little bit later, like 9:30 was the start time. Tomorrow the start time is 8 p.m. Tomorrow the start time is 8 p.m. So if you show up to Smoke, you want to show up there before 8 p.m. So one more time, tomorrow to see David Lee and Danny and all the guys on the stage.
That's who's there tomorrow?
You got to be there before 8.
Yeah.
David Lee Garza Los Musicales live from Smoke. And Tejano's favorite word, it's absolutely free before 9. Yeah, but after 9, I think it's $5. All right, so
$5? That's it? Oh my God!
Are you going?
I'm just put in this position right now. Really?
Yeah, that's what we do. We put you on the spot.
Well, you know what? I have to go to the orphanage tomorrorow. We have to feed the children. We also have Bible study.
Bible study?
Hey, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Hell
No,
bro.
but yeah, I mean tomorrow. Okay, Smoke Sky Bar tomorrow. Danny Fernandez in Los Musicales, featuring Caesar, and who else is there?
The Garza brothers.
And the Garza
brothers.
The Garza brothers will be there, but Danny Fernandez will be there. He is the. Wicha! What's up, girl?
Throws it all off, bro.
Hey, the boss just got in the house tonight. The one that runs the whole thing.
Hey, we got to cut off the show,
My
yeah?
check is here. My check is here. My check is here. She went to the bank. She went to the bank. She had to get a cashier's check. I go, I don't.
Open the bank first.
Yes, I don't accept pay
for sure.
Yeah, no PayPal, no Cash App. Nah,
But on the real JR right now,
Okay, my bad,
I give
I'm
you the
sorry.
mic, bro. If there's anything we missed or any saludos you want to give, any shout outs, the mic's yours, brother. And it goes for Tiny, Savages, whoever.
No, thank you guys so much. No, for real, we are very vocal about a lot of things, but you know what I'm saying, we had a lot of fun to hear today. So don't think the wrong thing, you know, if you gotta have an open mind about everything. So we have fun, that's what we do. We have the right to say what we want. You know what I mean? We have that opinion. So that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? But we're here to support everybody. We're here to make the industry thrive more than ever because we deserve that, and that's what the people, the fans deserve.
For sure.
So every show, if you go see the Bandits, we're gonna put on a badass show for you every fucking night because that's what we do, and y'all deserve that, the fans. So That's what you're gonna get. You go to David Lee's show, you're gonna see that. My boy Stevie Ray plays for Jaime de Onda, and they put on a great show. You know what I'm saying? And Stevie puts this show on his own, man. He's an amazing artist. Tiny, man, like I don't know what I would do without Tiny on your team. You know what I'm saying? For real, on my team. He's my right-hand man, and I love my guys, you know, my band, but it's a blessing to have Tiny on my side, you know what I mean? But everybody has to do their part in this industry. Everybody has to do their part. There's no cliques, there's no favoritism. We all have to unite and make it better. That's the way it is. So it should be. And thank you, Bumper.
You're welcome, man. Tiny?
Ditto.
A man of many words.
Nah, I mean, just thank you for having us, man. Everyone out there watching, you know, support live music. Go when you can. Support the artists. Any artists out there, young artists watching, you know, support each other. You know, be out there for each other. Go out there and help each other
I always
out.
want to be better. Be better all the time. Like, just be better, man. That's all I say.
At everything.
Anything.
Yeah,
man.
at anything and everything,
and
man.
know your spot in this industry. Know your role, and know that, hey, if I don't, and then we're going back to we need to talk about award shows and that. But
yeah.
And then that's a whole nother.
That's a whole show.
But hey, all I gotta say, if you know you don't deserve an award, don't nominate yourself. That's all I gotta say. If you know you don't deserve that award, do not nominate yourself, because at the end of the night, pat yourself on the back when you do a great job. But if you know you're not Artist of the Year, or if you're this person of the year, when you know you didn't do nothing, then don't fucking nominate yourself. Because that's what's happening now. You nominate yourself.
He's passionate about
I'm just saying.
I'm going for Vocals of the Year this year, bro. And
Well, you're sure not gonna go for Keyboard Player of the Year, so
well, that's why I'm going Vocalist of the Year, bro.
well, you're nominated. I just got a text right now. You're nominated.
Well, hey, dude, I want to say,
on the ballot.
I want to say it was, I was, if you guys don't know, I'm hosting the Tejana Mundial Awards this year.
I saw that. I saw
Right.
the commercials. Stuff like that.
Emmanuel J put out, I'm going to throw, I didn't throw his name last time, but I'm going to put his name this time. Emmanuel J put a post that really stuck in my head, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of awards, he's like, hey, man, I played 2 times last year. I played a lot with Bobby Pulido. Yes, I'm making music. If you like my music, my songs,
yeah.
right? But don't put me down for Entertainer of the Year.
Yeah.
I played twice, right? Like, don't waste your nomination on me.
And that's badass that he did that,
Right,
because yeah.
that's what I'm saying. He saw it
Yeah.
like, okay, Entertainer. I'm thinking Entertainer of the Year is, you know, 52 goddamn show, 52 weekends. You're feel right. They're out there working, but
And
at the
before you
same
say
time,
that-
I don't want to take away from, you know, to each its own. Of
course, yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Maybe you see Entertainer a certain way.
Well, check it
Everybody
out.
sees
Before I
Entertainer a
interrupt,
different
I'm
way.
sorry to interrupt you, but when I got nominated to Tejana Roots Hall of Fame last year, I didn't get nominated for a vocalist or accordion player. I got nominated for entertainer, and I was the only one that got nominated for that. What? For Tejana Roots Hall of Fame. Yeah, swear to God. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't get nominated for accordion player or vocals.
It was for Entertainer.
Entertainer of the Year. I got nominated to the Tejana Roots Hall of Fame. So to me, that makes I love that more, because I know I'm not the best accordion player. I know I'm not the best vocalist.
You're all around right there.
I am an entertainer, and I love that role and that what they did, and that's why I'm in the Tejana Roots Hall of Fame as entertainer, and I was the only one last year to get that award for entertainer. Thank you, Danny.
Put a big
Appreciate
shade
it.
up.
No, for real. No, it means a lot. No, because for real. Thank you, brother. No, for real. Because you got all the nominations for you have a lot of these guys in every category, $1 million band, but I wasn't a part of that, and that I was okay with that. But as an entertainer, I love that, because I was the only one that got nominated last year into the Tejana Roots as an entertainer. So
That's
that meant a lot.
badass,
Yeah.
bro. That's bad. No, that's super badass. Like, again, it just shows you're well rounded, bro.
Yeah.
Just like I said at the beginning of the show, right? That umbrella of Tejana music, you've covered.
Yeah.
You've covered it all. You know what I mean?
And we talking about people got to know the right things to say. Like I love to talk to the fans. I interact with them, but you have to know the right things to say to these people, because like you said, we hear people, I got the hocico, yeah, I want to hear music. You know what I mean? But when you know the right words to say, and what's crazy, like Mikey Mike over there in Houston, Frank T, and they said the same thing. You interact with the crowd. you interact with the crowd, and you get them involved. I get the ladies involved. I get the borrachos involved. I get the, you know what I'm saying? Makes it easier. You know what I mean? You just
For
gotta know
sure.
the right words to say.
No,
But,
for
you know,
sure, man.
Makes it go bad fast.
If you
But
guys have
anyways,
never seen the Bandits live, man, I promise you need to stop what you're doing wherever. If they're within an hour, 2 hours of you can make the trip.
yeah,
It's
don't
worth
sleep
your
on us,
time,
man.
for
Don't
sure,
sleep on
man.
us. We got a lot of shit coming up this year. New album, new single, everything, new pictures, new everything.
New everything.
New singer, new accordion player.
Yeah, everything new.
Shout out to my boy J.R. Ramos in Houston.
But real quick, dude. Also, support these podcasts, bro. And I'm not out here saying support mine. I'm just
support your podcast.
Support all these people that are out there trying to keep Tejana relevant and doing their thing. Again, I'm a fan, just like everybody watching the show. I just have the privilege of having this set up and these dudes coming over and shooting the shit with me. That's what it is. That's basically what it is. I'm no different than anybody else, but I just do this because I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan, and if Daddy tell you, I'm out there supporting. Yeah. If my wife don't give me a hard time about leaving the house, I'm gonna go out there and support
I hope I see you next week at my show.
I'll be there.
So I remember you were gonna see me one time. You're like, I'll be there, and then you weren't there.
Bullshit.
Saturday, well, no, it's next Saturday.
He's lying. Don't.
No, then you sent me a text. You're like, hey, I can't go. I apologize. I said, it's okay, Bumper. Man?
You know what?
It's okay.
It was an accident. No, he is. He's right. He's right. We had an accident in the family. That's why. That's why I didn't go. That's why I didn't go. It's all good. No, it's all good.
Bumper.
It's all good, dog. It's all good. It's all good. Babbitt, do you have anything you want to say, bro? Any shout outs? Anything?
Give a shout out, Stevie.
Something? Anybody?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Imagine. Right now. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I don't know, man. Just all the fans, friends, family, everybody that supports the music. That we need that support more than anything.
Arizona, man.
Being from the outside of, coming in from the outside of Tejana music and seeing the inside industry and what it kind of lacks as far as support live music. So I don't know. I just say support live music as best as you can.
Support it, yeah.
I want to warn everybody out there right now. Listen to me. Look at me. Don't look at anything. Look at me. Listen to what I'm telling you. You walk to any pool bar, billiard, whatever the hell you want to call it, here in South Texas.
Nope.
And this fool's playing, just walk away.
I beat him.
One time.
I beat him.
One time.
Hey, that's all I need.
One time.
That's all I need.
This guy's a pool shark,
I
man.
beat him.
This guy's a pool shark.
Nah, I'm the pool. I'm the pool
chance.
shark whisperer.
I gave him a chance so he'll pay me. At the end of the gig, I just wanted to get paid at the end of the gig, so I gave him a chance. Made him
Well, that night was a benefit, so nobody got paid.
Oh man! All right, man. So we're gonna.
Thinking about
I know where it was at. I just don't know the time.
It was in Waco.
That area? Yeah. I just wanted to get paid.
You just want to get paid?
Yeah.
That's it. Because
Hey, but I whooped his ass. I did. I whooped his ass. Fuck yeah.
JR, so being my show, there's one song that I found on YouTube where you sing. I've heard you sing it before. It's not a Bandits song. It's a King song. And to me, to each its own, right? To me, you sing it better than any of the vocalists that have done it. That's just that's the way I see it. And I'd like to end the show with the request if you could do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Ready
to everybody watching, I want to thank you guys for watching Bumpers Wacky Wednesday week in and week out. Next week I've been invited to the very prestigious record company. I'll be live. We won't be in the studio next week. I'll be live in Corpus Christi, Texas at the Freddie Records studio. I'll be there with Lucky Joe and maybe some special guests. So stay tuned next Wednesday. Again, Wacky Wednesday will be coming to you live from Corpus Christi, Freddie Records. And it's going to be a good time with Lucky Joe.
What are you talking about, dude?
I
tell you what, though.
I
know, though, but I tell you what before.
What's up?
Talking about with the Cumbia Kings and all that, with AB and all that.
Yeah.
Man, that's a whole another 30 minutes. Yeah. I just let you know, I didn't have the luxury of having 6 singers or 7 dancers behind me. It was just me and Ramon. You know what I mean? So it was raw. It had to be on point, singing those songs.
Well, every time that I've heard you sing the song I'm going to ask you to sing, it's always been on point and more. And it's Fuiste Mala.
That's why I actually like the way you sing that one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have never heard J.R. Gomez from the Bandits ever sing, you know, again, he's just a master of all the different types of music that make up our genre. Fuiste Mala is one of my favorite songs, and to me, he sings it the best. You know what I mean?
Y yo vuelvo a recibirte, te atreves a pedir, porque vivías atormentada.
Am I doing it right, Kina?
Es que me quieres.
Hey, hold on. We got to figure it out real quick. Hold on.
This is live, baby. Let's do it like that.
What key would it be in?
D minor.
We're putting on the spot right here, okay?
Que yo vuelva a recibirte y atreves a pedir, porque vives tormentada por no estar junto a mí, pues que me quiere, que hecho por el pasado como si nunca pasó, libre de tus penas, que te dé mi perdón, pues que te quiero. Lo siento, pero estás en un error. Es que fuiste mala con mi corazón y ahora vienes a buscarme, amarme. Dija, fuiste todo para mí y ahora no puedo ni verte. Yeah. No, no. Es que fuiste mala con mi corazón y ahora vienes a buscarme, amarme. Diga, fuiste. Y ahora no puedo ni verte, verte. Fuiste mala.
I think that was the wrong key, but we did it, baby. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Tuning in, bumpers, to Wacky Wednesday. We love you guys.
Now for
J.R.
sure, man.
Gomez.
Thank you guys.
Tiny in the house. Steve Ray Vavages. My boy Danny Fernandez.
Don't forget, tomorrow, Smoke Sky Bar. David Lee Garza, Los Musicales will be there. The show starts at 8. The show starts at 8. Hey, one more time. The show starts at 8. JR, Bandits, thank you guys so much. Another episode of Bumpers Wacky Wednesday in the books. You guys have a good night.